Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. Tonight's a special night here at TVON. It is our first ever Loose Gemstone show, and we're so glad you're with us to be a part of it. We've been talking about this for what seems like forever, and finally the night has arrived. It is here. We have three incredible hours live from Los Angeles with all the best gems in the world. And I'm talking about stones that are literally, I'll give you a little background, because stones that are literally not available to anybody else for so many reasons. And it doesn't mean that everything's going to be super expensive either. We're going to have great price points for everybody. It's a fabulous way to try us for the first time. If you're a gem collector, I know you've loved our jewelry, but this is where, again, the foundation of all of our jewelry is built upon the amazing gems we hand select for you. And that is what's so special about what we're doing tonight, is that there are certain stones that are, quite frankly, just either too important or too valuable or too rare or too large for jewelry, and or sometimes in some cases fancy cuts that are not really calibrated to drop into jewelry mounting. So this is the perfect night to share those with you for the collectors out there, for anybody who is, again, looking for gifting, looking to lend out a stone to a museum. Maybe you're just building your own heritage collection, your legacy of gems for your family heirloom collection. That is what these gems are all about tonight. And we're going to bring you stones that literally nobody else has. It is a little background about TVON if you're watching for the first time, which I know a lot of you are not, but some of you may be, because this is really a night that is for the collector and again, budding collectors. So this is where, again, TVON is a little different than other networks out there. I know there have been a lot of networks through the years. There are networks now that do a lot of great things, and everyone's got their kind of their niche in the world of gems and jewelry. However, we are really a little different in that we are proud to be a family-run business. This is not a big conglomerate. It's not something that's run by a private equity firm like a lot of companies are. It's not something that's held publicly by shareholders. This is actually a family gem business that is founded on the gems themselves. This is founded on a gem family that goes back in the gem world literally 4 generations. And they have been literally not only sourcing, but also cutting and also collecting through the years the world's most exotic stones. So we are really bringing out tonight, and this is why I say it's a little different than any gems you might see elsewhere, is what we're literally bringing out is stones that have been held in private family collections for literally generations. Some are decades, some are all-out generations that have never been seen by the public before. So it really is about museum-level pieces that we're going to bring you. I know we've got some stones, like, for example, this matched set of Tanzanites that are Blue-Winged Black Ds that are, how about this, that are 156 carats total weight. So you got about 75, 80 carats on each. Then there are stones like, for example, this one, which is an unheated, that is aquamarine there. That is a 56 carat aqua, not to be outdone by this gem right here, which is actually 152 carats of Sierra Santa Maria for you. So we've got the gems. But then, of course, those are for the major collectors out there, for the curators, for those of you that do want to have your stone featured in a museum. But for the rest of us, we have a curation here. Curation? We have curated, I know I have curated an amazing array of stones. So we're going to have a little bit of a grouping here. Let me tell you a little bit about what's ahead, since this is new to us and I know you're used to great jewelry. We're going to have 3 hours, so we're going to segment each hour into a little bit different category. We will have blue wings, we will have Paraibas, I will have fancy diamonds, and I also have what I'm most excited about, and this may sound crazy, amongst all of these exotics like Tanzanites and aquas and some of the most gorgeous tourmalines out of the Afghan region that have never been seen before on television. But I'm really, really excited about a particular diamond opportunity. So for our jewelry makers out there, we have a diamond special today. I insisted upon this. Everyone fought me on it. I got pushback and fight, and I'll tell you what, I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, because we all know what's happening with diamonds. We all know what's been happening with diamonds. So it's elevating to the point where you or me or TVON or anybody is going to struggle to get a great value on diamonds. They're soaring in price tag. So I wanted to have, for our jewelry makers out there, or for our diamond lovers, or somebody wants to put together a great bracelet, I wanted to have one of our famous VS diamonds. So I do have that. It's coming up on one of our top of the hours. That'll be coming up at 9 o'clock Pacific time. So please stay with us. 9 o'clock Pacific, 2 hours from now, we're going to bring you the diamonds, and it's going to be just one size. They're 30 points or more each. They're 4 millimeter calibrated, round brilliant stones, and the value is amazing. So we do have those, okay? And that's actually the value-wise I'm most excited about, because it is something that no diamond dealer, no wholesaler, no retailer, nobody can do, including TVON. So really excited about those. And then we have, again, Tanzanite. We have a blue wing block D grouping that is going to be my largest besides the match set, which is right there, that pair of nearly 80 carats. We've got a 38 carat as our largest, and we'll work our way down. We also have Paraibas here. I've got my largest Paraiba is 16.64 carats and GIA certified, so we have that for you, and then a few others. So it's going to be an exciting night. If you're not registered, go ahead and do so. If you do have a certain stone I know you're looking for, we do have Grandidierite, because I know that's been, over the last couple of weeks, that's what has been most requested. Our Paraibas, fancy diamonds, Tanzanites, and also our Grandidierite, which we just actually debuted in jewelry on Saturday. It hasn't even been 1 week since they debuted, so I'm going to have 5 stones. There are top quality stones. They're here. And then we have some semi-precious, but semi-precious that are done in different ways that you haven't seen before, and that's where we're actually starting. So I hope you can stay with us. If there's a certain piece you need to see, I hope that this is a night you reserve all 3 hours to hang out with us and watch the show. And remember how important it is. You know, this is not a lot different than our jewelry, where most everything I'm going to show you throughout the night is a one of a kind. So that is something I would encourage you to call early when you see something you love, so you can get it on these one of a kinds. Keep in mind, there's also a 10 karat ruby. There are also huge sapphires. I have a yellow sapphire. Where's my yellow sapphire? My yellow sapphire is a 14 karat. So we've got sapphires, we've got it all. So let me know if there's any favorites you want to see right away. Because I have so many individual stones, I have rhodonites and fluorites and all these amazing stones, I'm probably not going to get to it all here, because I want to have something for everybody. That was something I felt really strongly about, is you're joining us, you're here, you're ready, you've been excited about this show. So I wanted to bring you as many opportunities for every budget as possible. So that's what I'm hoping to do, even yes on Blue Wing Block Ds, even yes on VS Diamonds, even on, well, everything you see pretty much. So let's get started. I'm going to start with, because I know we're all just getting here, right? I want to start with something that is our semi-precious, but still the best in the world, the best variety out there. We're going to start with an amethyst, but it is a fancy cut. And then I have some hand-carved stones for you. So I hope you're ready to go. Guys, if you're not registered, do so now. It's going to be a tough process to get you registered and say sold all at the same time with the limitations we have on the quantity. So I would really highly recommend, just if you think you might be shopping tonight, get registered now. Get that process. It's like a free process, 2 minutes or so. We take down some just, critical information like your name and where to send it if you choose to get something. By the way, a couple side notes, since we don't usually do gems, every piece, every gem is going to arrive in a TVON box with the glass, I don't think it's glass, but with the clear top for you, and a sliding lock. So you open it up like so, and then slide it to lock it closed. So that's how every stone will arrive, individually boxed for you. And again, any, I've got millimeter sizes for all of them. I've got carat weights. We're going to show you a lot of great stones. So I'm glad you're with us. Let's get started. I've got some amethyst for you, and I know we're going to ease in. We got a lot of museum here. We got a lot of special pieces. I'm just not, something that I'll tell you, a lot of these stones have, I was telling my mom last night, because she's pretty excited, because I haven't done loose gems in about 11 years now, because every network I've been at in the last 10, 11 years has been just jewelry. So we were talking about it, and I was saying, we have literally pieces that shouldn't have a price tag. So naturally, if we're putting a price tag on them, they're that rare that there's a lot of pieces that are $100,000 plus here in the show. So there's a lot to just look at and kind of think about and gaze and drool over. And then there's a lot of affordable, like what we're going to see. And I'll always help you out. Since I'm a jewelry designer, what I can really help you with is if in the case of our diamonds or our multiples, where I have like a calibrated round or a diamond multiple, we'll be able to tell you if you're thinking about bracelets, if you're thinking about pendants, if you're thinking about rings, I can really help you as far as like how many would you need to build a 7-inch bracelet or something like that. So if you have any questions on that, that's where I'm really adept. So I'm happy to help you out when we especially get to the diamond deal. I think that's going to become something that a lot of people are asking about is, okay, how many would I need to make that tennis bracelet or that, that beautiful drop pendant or some diamond earrings in a cluster. So we're going to help you out with those. Let's start though and try something, because everything is top quality. So as you know, we are very particular, but if they are almost like a higher level than what we're used to seeing in jewelry, then it's good. So I'm going to start with a huge amethyst, but this is a really, again, I know we're already in the end of February as well, right? So it's the end of February. We got our last few days here. So this is an exciting night to take advantage of our really sensational, and I mean really truly magnificent best of the best amethyst, and it's item number 5980. So we've actually got, I'm going to start with a couple of really just, great ideas that are a little bit more affordable, also that are going to be that really specialty cut or specialty quality that we might have just a couple of, just to get everybody acquainted. But here is, and then I'll go in groupings. So we're not going to skip around because that's not a great way to economize our time. So I'll be going in groupings, and we'll spend like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes here on different varietals of stones, so that we go in some kind of sort of a semblance of an order. Okay, so here's our 15 karat 80, and it's a fancy cut. So you might look at that and go, oh, it's a cushion cut, how nice. This is actually a specialty cut cushion, so it might have that overall feel and look of a cushion cut, but it's actually got all of those fancy cuts on the sides. So it's really, really well done. I was telling Tony how excited I am that I can actually shut off the wheel and not listen to the wheel all night because I'll be holding the stones all night. So yeah, it's worth it to just hold the stones instead of listening to that wheel grind away. But here's our 15 karat 80 with all the flashes of the hot pinks, the blues, and of course, the body color that is purple. So stay with us, guys. We have an incredible show. I just want to warm everybody up and get our lines all ready to go for a very, very busy night ahead. But here's our 15 karat 80. It's also going to be a 17 millimeter stone. So if you're thinking jewelry-wise, some people just collect the stones loose. Others like to gift them. Others like to keep them. Others like to make jewelry. So I always have all the information that you're going to need. So never hesitate to ask those questions, and we'll give it to you on every single occasion. But it's our beautiful amethyst. I'm going to show it on the hand here for you as well, so you can get a size idea and perspective. But it's a really, really special look, and yet squared off. So there's no right way or wrong way to set it or wear it or look at it or gaze it, except you could also do this. You could also do that point to point. And actually, that's when you really see the blues. And I think that the one thing I didn't get done for the show after months and months of prep was I didn't go out and buy the regular stuff, because I thought at some point maybe I need to go buy the regular stuff just to show you what that looks like. Like, in other words, a regular amethyst, what it looks like in comparison. But I hope that some of these stones you've seen them enough before elsewhere that you know where they would be otherwise. There's a look at that amethyst. So if you're doing, again, a big pendant, I'll be happy to show pieces on the neckline for you. On the ears, probably not on this one, that's too big for an earring, but you get the idea. On the hand, on the neckline, all the stuff I usually do in jewelry. But here's what we're going to do on this one. If you'd like to own a major stone, which are, by the way, going rate on an amethyst that is even an inferior quality, you would easily see $300 or $400 a carat, and getting that somewhere in the neighborhood of serious thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Because it's a big stone, but it's the best quality. We're here to bring it to you at a great value. If you'd like one, come on in. We've only got a couple available, so on these rare occasions where I do have more than one, you're going to see some really, really superstar values. We're not going to do even $1,580, which would be $100 a carat, which is already beating everybody out there. We're not going to do that either, though. So if you want the best amethyst in the world, I thought we'd start with a little ode to this month's birthstone, which only a few days left in the month, but still, of course, certainly an important stone, a classic stone, a desired stone, and yet we're not even making it $999. And if you'd like one, call early. Only a couple to go around. Get ready. We've got Grandidierite. We're going to show those in this hour so that we can get you started, because I've only got 5 stones there. So we're going to be showing those really early on. And then our second hour is going to be a lot of blue wings and Paraibas, and then we're going to kick off our last hour with diamonds, etc. And some surprises here as well. But this one's not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. We're going to blow it out. It's not even $500, which is getting this. I thought we'd start with a practically free stone here for you in this amazing color, in this exquisite size, and not even make it $499. But welcome to our first and only Loose Gemstone show. Love bringing it to you. I'll tell you what, make it $399 if you'd like a 17 millimeter, 15 karat 80. And remember this, we've got this huge fancy cut where all those, let me show it here without the tweezers just for a moment so you can start to really see all the faceting that I was talking about. Those essentially 12 sides that you have there that go all the way around. So see that? It's like a cushion, but a cushion would have 4 edges, right? This has actually 12 different edges to it, 3 on each side, 4 sides to it, and it's $399. So we'll give it 60 seconds, just getting you started. And then are you guys ready to get into exotics? I mean, let me just show this here. You got a far away look, but there's a 152 karat Sierra Santa Maria. I'm going to show it to you on the hand shot here. This is that stone. I was showing you a brief look at it from a long way away, and it's also GIA certified too. So got that one for you. You want to see it a little bit closer? Here it is. There's that Sierra Santa Maria. Check that out. That's a 152 karat plus stone, GIA certified, best color out there. What do you think of that? So that's a little close up. Like I said, we've got the museum pieces here for you, no doubt about it. So looking forward to sharing sharing them all with you. $3.99 on that one. All right, let's move. Are you guys ready? Should we just dive right in? Are you ready for the $1 million stones, the $3 million stones, the $200,000 stones? Or do you want to see what we can do on, I've got a little batch of Ametrine here as well, which I know you love, but there's oftentimes cuts that we won't see anywhere else. Thank you. 3 going out over there. Well done. Someone's got 2. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl's getting 2 of them. I love that. Collector's Amethyst, best quality out there. So let's do a quick little run on Ametrines. We've got the firework cut here for you. I even have some fancy carved stones, which are just stunning. And this is where I think collectors really, really enjoy going. And don't forget, we're going to have big, big blue wings here for you as well. So let's move on. We've got this one coming up. I'm going to show you really quickly here. I've got this amazing cut, and I only have one, so let's just get it at home right now. It's this amazing stone, and let me show you. This one's really deep, too, because in order to do this firework, oh, my goodness, look at that. So sometimes when we see an Ametrine, we're going to see a stone here, and forgive me if I have to walk around here, try to hold it, and then zoom back the camera here for you. I just want to show this to you because this is really, really impressive. That's still an Ametrine. But sometimes you're going to see an Ametrine where what? It's going to be a split, right? You're going to see half amethyst, half citrine. This really segments the color in a different way thanks to the cutting. 5804 is the item number. This is our big time Ametrine, and you notice what's happening with the faceting. When I was holding it at that angle, it almost looks like, for really lack of a better term here, it looks like, see there? It looks like a soccer ball, doesn't it? So you get that really a little different than a checkerboard. This one is really, really amazing. And there you have it again, but all the internal faceting is happening from the back and through the pavilion, and that is that one source in Nahi Mine Ametrine that we usually just see split half and half. 5804 is a 50-carat stone. So it's a big one. It's 24.5 millimeters. As a matter of fact, it's still around, so it would still make for a great ring. It would still make for an incredible pendant, but it is one only, and if you'd like this one, call me right now. 50 carats. This is what makes it different. You can find Ametrines out there. What are they normally? Lightly saturated, barely their color, not this cut. This is that one in the world cut opportunity here. Here's what it looks like on the hand for another size perspective there. So you can see that. I mean, major, major gem. It's like bigger than a gumball, bigger than a jawbreaker, right? It really is stunning, but you see that. Look at this from the sides here as we go up close again. Look at that. You see all those amazing colors. I'm going to do this one only. You know what? Blow it out. It's a major stone, 50 carats. If we're just doing 100 a carat, that's 5,000. That would be a crime. A crime if I sold it for 100 a carat, but the truth is I'm going lower so that somebody can have this really beautiful one of a kind. Again, there's that faceting across the top. So think of it like a checkerboard, but it's actually more like it's like a kind of like a beautiful, almost like an octagon cut, but not 8 cuts. So really soccer ball cut we're going to go with. How about this? Make it just for one caller. Let's see who's out there joining us on this Thursday night. You want to try it? Let's do $9.99. First caller on that one only. That's it. It's a rare stone. It's from one source in the world. The mine has been closed forever, and I'm going to take a 50-carat stone and make it $999 with one of the prettiest cuts. And it's got a little water spot, so let me get that off of it here really quickly, and then it'll be ready to go. So this is special, $9.99 if you'd like that one, and then I'll do a really cool carved stone that's actually hand-carved that's going to show you, like, if you love sculpture and you love artwork and you love detail of amazing architecture, this is a great way to go. We've got a very special stone here. It's going to be 23 carats coming up. Let me know if you'd like that one. Here's the next one. It's our Ametrine. These are all individually wrapped and bagged, so it might take me a second to get each and every one of them out of the bag here because I want to keep them well protected. But look at this. That is wild. And let me come in and show you here. Close up. Oh my, what a stunning, stunning design that you have here. Very much like that Art Deco kind of look here with this stone. It's a cabochon cut, of course, but you have all of this amazing detail. And yes, we're about to get the Grandidierite out here. Yeah. I have one. It's did you hear the beginning of the show? I was thinking of her. I said I have a 14 carat, but it's probably, if we all pool our money together, like all of us, every viewer we've ever had, we might be able to afford it. But it is beautiful, Jerry. If you'd like to see the 14 carat, let me know. A 14 carat yellow sapphire. And it's unheated. It's amazing. So yeah, it's really special. I know I showed her the 7 carat the other day, and she was like, "Whoa!" So yeah, we're gonna bring you one double the size. Here's 5950. Had to show this to you. This is another one only. It's a 23 carat 40. Who's with us tonight? Who's with us? Anybody out there? You think? Do we have anybody watching tonight? Who? A new register, John, he heard about the gemstone show and said, I'll show up. Let's see what Lola can do. All right, who else is out there watching? Anybody else ready for gems? Ready and excited? I have had so much feedback, and I hope everyone remembered, because I know, sadly, there's so much been going on since I was with you last night on the air that I hope everybody's with us for this one amazing night. 2340 and Ametrine and the carving there, well, it's all done by hand. So they take diamond tip tools and they create that matte finish to the back, which you see there. So then it reflects through and it almost magnifies when you see it through the top, which is that beautiful cabochon top, which is all still mirror finished. We have one only. You want to talk about artwork meets gems. This is Mother Nature meets your favorite sculptor or your favorite artist, or who is your favorite, I think of architecture here, because I look at that design and I think of really amazing scroll work at an Italian villa, something that would be carved in mosaics on the floor. Maybe it's because I was watching, Milan Fashion Week all day on my phone. That maybe Italy will come up more than once, because my favorite designer showed today this morning at 10 a.m. our time, and so I was like engrossed in it, as I always am. It's an annual tradition. I set aside my afternoon and I do nothing but watch that fashion show. It's my favorite designer in the world. They showed in Milan today. So my second favorite designer is tomorrow. My third favorite designer is Saturday. So anyway, it's a full week for me fashion-wise, and I love that Milan can come to me, because getting over there is difficult with only 2 days off. But here we go. 2340 Ametrine carve. Tell you what, if anybody wants that one, it's also a 17 by 23 millimeter stone, but totally artistic. Here it is on the hand. Look at how stunning that is. If you even wanted to make it a ring, you could. And like I said, if you ever want to see something on the neckline, you may just say the word. But let's do this. I'll make it $499 if anybody would like that gorgeous designer piece right there. Fabulous idea. Who's with us, Jess? Oh, hi, Carol. How's Carol doing? Has she adopted that nickname I gave her already? Oh, how nice. Well, hi, Carol or Carol? Carol, right? Carol, you got it. Hi, Carol. Thanks for being with us. What's that? Oh, we're not. It's the one night I don't sell jewelry. I don't show jewelry tonight, Carol. This is the one night I can't show you jewelry. The one night. Even my own. I can't show you. Yeah, it's like the one night I got to show you gems. So, and anybody who just tuned in is going, where's the jewelry? It's tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and every other day beyond that. It's just 2.5 hours more of gems tonight, or for the time here. So that's, let me know who's got that one. It sounds like we're verifying on that beautiful carved stone. Again, all that done by hand. A lot of people think lasers have to do this. You have to use lasers. Who's got it? Let me know. Let me know who's got it. Still get the Ametrine, but it's not just divided in half with that 50-50. It's more segmented like purple golden. Purple golden, that is a natural stone, but done with that beautiful carving. So really fabulous. All right, so something for everybody here. My favorite Ametrine cut is always emerald cut, but sometimes when you have these quartz that come together, and let me know on that one. It sounds like we're verifying, so let me know if Virginia's got it or who's got it, but this is my absolute favorite. I mean, we're talking about a stunner here, and this is where, oh my, I saved this reserve for you. Let me polish it up here. It's item number 6051, Tony. This is going to be a stunning emerald cut, which is what we usually see, although sometimes they don't show off the saturation like this stone does. Here's our 1560. It's still a big gem. So you got 15 karat 60 of emerald cut. We're very busy on the phone lines, guys, so don't wait to get in on these amazing stones. But here's our 13 by 18 millimeter emerald cut with a little bit of that roll top. So what does that mean? Normally you would have one flat facet. Do you see how there are, let me show it this way. Do you see how there's almost like multiple long facets? They run north-south with the length of the stone. They've got multiple facets that almost look like just a great, really cool, I mean, roll top really describes it, right? But they're elongated facets that just make it all the more interesting. And it's a true 50-50 split. This is not enhanced by man. This is Mother Nature made. That's why there was only one source where this cool, weird gem material was found, because it combines those two different quartz family gems. I think we're ready for exotics. We're gonna get into it. I just wanna make sure everybody's here. But before I do that, I've only got a couple of these. Let's get it out the door. Amazing for jewelry. As a matter of fact, look at it on the hand. Can you imagine that in your favorite ring? Or that as a stunning pendant, or maybe that is going to be, I don't know, something you just collect and keep, because this is also top quality. That's the one downside with an Ametrine. Sometimes when the emerald cuts come around, they can be lighter in saturation. They don't show off as much of that purple and golden and the richness of the color like you're seeing here. I'll tell you what, let's try it. It's supposed to be $5.99 because this is that really classic cutting that we love. Really great for jewelry. Amazing opportunity. Tell you what I'm going to do instead. Oh, hi, Christy. Christy's with us as well. Christy's ready. She's a designer. She's a jewelry lover. She's a gem fiend. I'm sure she's excited about this show. So instead of $5.99, we'll make that a was price. I'll send them out the door. Anybody who wants one. The millimeter size is a 13 by 18 as well. So that's, again, really special calibrated size. So perfect for jewelry, ready to go. I'll tell you what, I'll make it. I'm not even making it $4.99, $3.99, $2.99. Oh, watch this. One of the most affordable gems we have, gorgeous saturation and color. I'll make it $199, and that'll conclude our semi-precious segment here. We're going to get into Grandidierite coming up next. We're going to jump right in. And I do have, if anyone wants to see them, I've got Swiss Blue Topaz that are hand-carved like that last Ametrine. I have a citrine as well and a blue topaz that are single individual stones. So let us know on this one. It's a $199 deal. Let's give that 30 seconds. We got to roll. I'm already a sixth of the way through the show. So I got like gems that I could literally be here until 26 showing you gems tonight. I have everything planned, so I'm not going to get to it all. Yeah, one over there, one over there. You got it. One over there, two over there. So looks like we're down to 2 left only, so please let me know if you'd like that last 1 or 2. Again, match pair might be a great idea since a pair is going to get you under $400 still. Loving that one. All right, next up, and we do have, tell me who wants a 10-carat ruby. A Burma ruby that is GIA certified. I'll flash it for you because you guys need a little treat, right? I'll just, flash in little opportunities and moments here for you where you're going to see some of our literal best. They're not always, affordable for everybody, but they're the literal best we can bring you that nobody else could bring in the world. Look at that. That is a, let me come into our normal view here. That's 5996. Keep calling, guys. I got to move quickly. I would love, that's the hardest part about a show like this. When you've got museum stones, I could literally talk for 3 hours on each stone. So I don't have the luxury of that time given that we only have 2.5 hours left. So I will be moving pretty quickly, and I just will sprinkle the museum pieces in for you. This is item number 5996, and keep this in mind, it's not inexpensive, but it is really irreplaceable. This is a Burma ruby, and you know the big trick with rubies. We get excited when we see a 1-carat stone, and that is because, hi Jeff, thank you so much. Thanks Jeff, thanks for being with us tonight. Tony, this is going to be a 1004. It's got a GIA cert to go with it, and it's also about as clean as you could ever imagine to see a ruby, even if it was a literal fraction of this size. And that is why we're so excited about this. That is why this stone was sent off to GIA many years ago. It is also this one's a 10.6 by 13.1 millimeter stone. It is huge. I'll show it on the hand in a moment, but I also want to give you a look at the cert. So I'll leave that there for a moment so you can see this amazing, amazing cert. Boy, this is, oh my goodness. Just realized I've got a serious elbow injury on my right side, and I've got I'm going to hold stones all night. So I just realized that could be uncomfortable, but this is the cert, guys. So look at this, GIA cert on our, look at that, origin, we got it for you. Burma, today's Myanmar. It is a amazing, amazing step cut oval, or cushion rather. We've got the, there's the millimeter size down there, 1004. And then that's your natural chronom. So very rare to see a GIA on a colored stone, but we've got it for you. So just promise that I would sprinkle in some of these museum pieces so that we can save you a trip to the museum over the weekend, right? If you got a local museum exhibiting gems, we can show you the best of the best right here. And if anybody's interested, we can make it semi-affordable for you because it is listed, I kid you not, at $720,000. It is really a more priceless kind of stone. I've never seen a 10-carat in real life before, like actually touched one, held one before. You don't see these. These are really what we see in Hong Kong auctions, Sotheby's, Christie's, and in museums. So we're really proud to have this one for you. Tell you what, we'll make it really, really amazing and affordable, and then you let me know if you'd like it because we're actually going to get this in. On some of these bigger pieces, please just rest assured that if you're a collector and we can, if we can help you along, these are, uber important pieces. So if we can help you at all, if my price is a little bit off and you really want to make us a decent offer, you can go ahead, because I have a lot of stones here that are literally over $1 million and many that are over 100, 200, 300,000. So we're trying to be flexible with you. And if anything strikes your fancy, this would be your one night to get it. I'm actually going to get this one down well below a $500,000 price tag. And truly, stones like this do get in that neighborhood, and you would really have a struggle and a tough time finding one available. Like I said, and you'd have to be invited to those auction houses. Yes. She did. Hi, and that was Kathy in Georgia. Hi, Kathy in Georgia. Thank you so much. Wonderful. So I think we have one left now on the Ametrine. Very good. The emerald cut, that is. Let's make this one affordable for you. I'll do it for $99,000 if you'd like that. 1004 GIA certified stone. That's my only ruby besides one, which is going to drop half the size. I have 2 rubies tonight. The 10 carat is museum worthy, and then I have a 5 carat stone. So if you'd like to see the 5 carat, I think we should probably show that next, and then we'll get into our Grandidierite that are coming up. We only have 5 Grandidierite, and they are the grandest of them all. So make sure you're with us for that. Let me go get my 5 carat here. I'm going to go grab it just really quickly here so you can see that. If you're interested in the 5 carat, I think I have a 5 carat. Yes, I do. Here it is. It's got the big cert. I've got a 5 carat, and it's actually labeled as pigeon's blood red. And it really doesn't actually save you as much off the 10 carat. So you probably want to go for the 10 if you're thinking about the 5 or the 10. But look at this. This is pigeon's blood red. If you ever wanted to like see what pigeon's blood is all about, this has a GRS lab report. It's 5988, Tony. That's a 5 carat exactly in the oval. Best rubies, you're looking at our 2. I have a 10 and I have a 5. And if you want the 5 carat in the pigeon's blood color, that is what that's actually, I'll show you the cert here. It's really fantastic. This is also Burma. It is, and they've got it actually listed on the cert for you. It was a cert that was done way back in 2008. I'll show you the cert here very quickly. This is our GRS cert for you here. Here's what it looks like, and there's the stone. So the photograph of the stone, but also there's your information, GRS Gem Research Swiss Lab. And then you've got this, again, 2008. There's your photograph, all sealed by the hologram. 5, yeah? Okay. Earrings, I actually think that I was about to say it. It depends. If it's a stud, probably too large. If it's a drop, you could do it. Yeah. A stud is going to fall a little bit, you know, unless you really anchor it with something spectacular. But a drop would be interesting. Yeah. And I'll show it against the ear if you'd like to see it. All right, so here we are. There's the 5 carat. There's your millimeter size is 8.9 by 10.6. It is also the Brilliant Step Oval, vivid red, and the GRS has actually said pigeon's blood as we go back up close and take another look at it. Kevin, let me know if they want to see that against the ear. We can kind of give you a once over, although the millimeter size is helpful, I think. And here's what we'll do on this one. And yeah, get a couple of those emerald cuts on the 1560, then you'd have 30 carats total weight. But here's what I'll do on this one. We're getting in the neighborhood here where the last one was 100. We're going to actually get this one down a bit. It's that really impressive color. I mean, certainly a little bit deeper color, which is that textbook pigeon's blood red. We'll do that one, and look at the clarity too. I mean, the back is the way to see it, so I'm always going to show you on these important stones the back, because that's oftentimes where you would see some of the, you know, if the faceting is managing to actually, you know, hide an inclusion or two, the back is the way to look at it, and these are the stones you need to see from that direction. I'll do this one for $79,999. Yes. You want to see it on the ear. All right, so let me go grab that really quickly for you. Look at that color. Isn't that amazing? Tony, what we'll do is bring up that information one more time on the emerald cut Ametrine, which was item number, I have it right here. It's item number 6051. So let me actually share that with you, and I'm going to put this on the ear. So that ruby is obviously not $199, but forgive me, I'm a one-man band up here, or a one-woman band, I guess you would call it. And this is going to be the just a look here, just kind of a for instance on the size there of the Ametrine. So I will show you that. So what I'm showing you closer to the ear, but certainly as a drop it would work. So you have that great opportunity to get that size. That's a big size though, and certainly I'm thinking, I mean, you could do, it just kind of depends on how you set it, how you want to show it off, and how you're going to set it. We had some big Tanzanite cushions the other day that were amazing. So they were not this big, but they had some big diamonds around it, which kind of anchored it. So that hopefully gives you a better idea. Back to the wheel. There's our pigeon's blood red. All right, we're about to get into a very special presentation. And again, promised everybody a visit to the museum. So, you know, those stones are here, and something to think about for our collectors who really want to enjoy something fabulous. But I'm going to move on here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this stone, which we just introduced, and now I'm earringless, so forgive me. But I'll tell you a little bit about this while I put my earring back on. You guys don't mind, do you? We're all friends, right? We're all friends, we're all family, we're all hanging out. So here's what I'm going to do. Grandidierite are here. We have 5 stones. Now, I had a couple in jewelry. I started showing them to you on Saturday morning. A lot of you weren't with us. It was President's Day weekend. So a lot of you may have missed those. There were a couple. I had 3 in jewelry. Then I had one last night. It was gone in an instant. I'm about to show you this really, really, really special material. I even have a 3 carat 22, which I honestly should be in a museum. A 322. If you are not familiar with this stone, let me tell you a little. Did that help you out? Okay. thank you so much on the emerald cuts. You guys are loving the emerald cuts, and I'll try to do that again. We're going to try to bring you something in most categories for everybody, like a great multiple, so like we did with that Ametrine. So on this one, I won't have a multiple, but I do have 5 stones that are going to be all across the board price-wise. I want to start with the 322 to show you what the absolute best and largest looks like. Now, keep in mind, this is a stone if you're not familiar with it. If you're going Grandiddy who, Grandiddy what, Grandiddy diddy diddy diddy, petty petty, like I think a little ditty about Jack and Diane every time I show this. I don't know why, because maybe Diddy. But Grandidierite is a rare stone. It's one of the top 10 of the rarest stones in the world. It is normally, it's going to show you a couple of colors typically, but usually that's more green and more brown. They end up looking darker in color and typically more saturated, so they end up not giving you a lot of blue-green. We're about to show you the premier, the best, and the largest one. I'll tell you, there's a 1 carat, and this was a different gentleman. We've had these stones in our collection now for, I think it's been 22 years, which is a long time. And when you consider that these stones are not from the 2014 source, they're from the OG source out of Madagascar, which is really important. So it's all collectible, but this is where you're going to see a different color than even you've seen in the jewelry that I've had in the last couple of days. So I'm really excited about these. Only 5. What I do when I present a little run like this is I'm going to start with the largest and we'll work our way down. So since there are only 5 for the world over, what I would recommend doing strongly is if you think you might want a Grandidierite, what you can do is call us now. I was hoping to have a lot more operators in here. We don't have a lot, so I guess they didn't get the gem memo. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to call now if you think you want one, because this is 5 stones. Starting with the largest, we'll work our way down, and we'll give you an incredible value on any one of them. But being as rare as it is, and these are top quality, top color, they look more like Paraibas than anything else when they're normally a deep saturated green. What really is prized and what's really collectible is when you get the blues and the greens together. That's what we like to see. That's exactly what you're seeing here. Are you ready? 3 carat 22 to start. It is truly one of the rarest. It's durable enough for jewelry. We've got 1 322. Then let me give you, then they drop. They go under a carat. But there was just a gentleman in here the other day because Tucson wrapped up first week of February, remember? And Tucson wrapped up, so naturally, Tucson, back out overseas, there's not a lot of direct flights. So everyone stops by LA, and we're the only network in LA. So, and we know everybody in the gem trade, so generally they stop by, we exchange pleasantries. This time around, since we didn't get out to Tucson, so busy here with the shows live, we had them come to us and also show us stones. And there was one gentleman who everybody was talking about in Tucson because he had 1 carat Grandidierite on display. That's how he attracted everyone to his exhibit and to his display and to his booth. He wouldn't sell it. We asked him, what are you asking? And our phone lines are really busy already. Since I have 5 one-of-a-kinds, after the 322, we get into just under a carat, 78 points, 42 points, and a 20-point trillion. So that's what I have to give you a once-over. So if you want to hang on, you can always tell your operator what one you're thinking about because it's such a pricey stone. They're going to be a little bit more until you drop into those prices. But again, people who have them, who their life's blood, their livelihood is built around trading and selling gems, they're not selling them. He was here the other day, would not. I mean, I'm talking, we got a pretty ruthless, persuasive bunch here of gem dealers and buyers, and they would not, they were like, come on, just tell us. They literally, they would not sell it. He was like, I don't have a price. I'm not selling it. It's my own. It was my little, it was kind of my teaser to get people to come over in Tucson and take a look at my other gems, which were not Grandidierite, and it worked. So let's start with our 322, off the charts rare. Then we'll go into that 78 pointer. And again, actually 94 pointer, then the 78 pointer, then the 42 pointer, then the 20. So, and they're all different shapes. The first one I have for you, let me get out my tweezers here. We're so excited about this. This is amazing. They're all one-onlys, rarest you can get. I know everyone else if you've ever seen them before, you know how dark and muddy and included they can be. They have clarity issues, guys. Ours do not. The ones I'm going to show you, top color, top clarity, top everything. So you ready to see the 322? This is that. Stroll through the museum, and we're going to give you a look at it. So here we go. Our first Grandidierite, and I might need to come in closer here. Wow, there it is. That is, I mean, we're talking about what looks like, if this were like a Paraiba, and I make that comparison because that's another rare stone that gives you color like this, but that would be top color in a tourmaline. This is so many hundreds of times more rare than tourmaline, even copper-bearing tourmaline. I'm actually going to come in a little closer for you as well. So let me just hold on. I'm going to walk around this wheel here, and show you a close-up view because, and actually let me get out my baby tweezers here. These are usually ones I only use for diamonds, but I think with this stone, you really got to see it where I'm not showing you anything but the stone here. So these are really not the appropriate tweezers for a 322, but there you go. There you have it. What do you think? Item number here is 5837, and this is spectacularly rare. It is a 322. And where do you see this on the hand? It's a 322 cushion cut. The dimensions are, oh, hey now, it's calibrated. It's an 8 by 10 millimeter stone. What do you think of that? I mean, pretty cool, right? And that's why I point that out. A lot of rare stones out there are not suitable. Let me turn off this wheel. It'll be a little easier to hold it still. I'm contorting my body in all kinds of different ways tonight. Here's what I'm going to do. A 322 made for jewelry, 8 by 10 out of Madagascar, incredible stone. And I'm blowing it out. You know it's got a list price here. I'm amazed by this. We got it under 300 grand, listed at 259, as in $259,200. I'm going to make it a lot better, more affordable. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Wait till you see this, because yeah, you could put it in jewelry if you want. Now, obviously, that's why we're offering loose stones. You do with it what you will. But a stone this important, and because it gives you enough durability and wearability with a 7.5 on the Mohs scale, like tourmalines, like tanzanites, like a lot of stones that you wear every day, you can put it in jewelry and wear it proudly and never have to be without it. Because sometimes if you're just otherwise collecting a stone, sometimes you're just looking at it once in a while. Fun to have your portable museum with you, right? You take the museum wherever you go, and then you get to share it and show it to other people too. How about this? First collar on our biggest one. After this, guys, they drop under a carat. So don't worry. I know this is going to be the big one here. It's a little more than the rest, okay? Because it's a 322. But like I said, we have 5 people on the phone lines. Maybe this will just work out perfectly and we have a stone for everybody. Wouldn't that be great? Because I only have 5 in total, all one onlys, and this is not even 259,000. It's not going to be 100,000. It's not 90 or 80 or even $79,000. I will make this easy for you. Let's make it $77,999 for our Grandidierite, and it is the grandest of them all in that category. It is spectacular. And then don't worry, we're going to drop under a carat. That's still a huge size, but they're going to get a lot more affordable for you. And the next one, guys, is the emerald cut. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see the emerald cut that I have for you coming up next. Do not hang up because this one's $78,000. Don't do that. Like I said, they're going to drop with their size. They're going to get more affordable. We're going to get all 5 out the door. So that's the 322. I have to show it to you because I promised you, the trip to the museum. Here we go, though. This is the emerald cut. Are you ready? Here's the 94 pointer. So the second largest we have overall. Check this out. This is amazing. And wow, let me just give it a polish here. And it's going to be 5972, Tony. This is really spectacular. You don't see many in the emerald cutting like this, and look at the glow that it gives you as well. That's 5972. Again, obviously there are going to be some few natural inclusions. Remember, we're giving you a close-up look at it directly into the stone, so naturally you're going to see some inclusions. It's a 5x7, so again, calibrated. If you do want to put it in jewelry, here's what it looks like on the hand. If you just imagine this in a ring, perhaps, right? There's that beautiful glow it has for you, which is so bright and breathtakingly beautiful. You see that glow that it has? So 4 left. Who's waiting on the 94? We got 3 people on the 94 pointer. And don't hang up because we're going to get down to the smaller sizes, and then by then people on the lines are going to get them first. So here's what I'll do. I'll tell you what. You know what? Give you a special treat on our just under a carat, light 1 carat stone. Watch this one fly. Tell you what I'm going to do. And let me turn that wheel back on so you can see it here. I'll face it forward for you. I'm going to make a special opportunity to get this stone. If you would like this amazing color, that's always when you see the blues and the greens, that is the best. I'm going to get it under $10,000 for you. It is supposed to be over 12. I'm going under 10. I'll take it under 9. We have, you got to see it face up. Let me hold that for you. You got to see it like that. Just directly seeing that glow. That, dare I say, neon. Let's borrow a term from the Paraiba family. I won't even do 9 or 8, not even 7,000, not even $69.99. First caller on this one, let's do it. $6,699 for 1 caller only. And this is the way to go when you want that 1 carat size. It's just under a carat. We call that in the biz a light 1 carat stone. It is absolutely beautiful, rare, unique, stunning, and $66.99. Then after this, Guess what? The 78 pointer is an emerald cut as well. 78 pointers also an emerald cut. So that's really, really important. Let me go ahead and get that bag ready for you. And look at this. Let me face that one up. I used to, you know what, that's what I got to do is get those little Ziplocky bags, not these ones, because I can't open them with one hand when they're these bags. So getting acquainted. But again, one gemstone show here. Now, this is what's interesting. I want to just show you the 78 pointer here while we share with you the other, because I want you to see these are about the same size as far as the dimension. So if you would like, we've got a 78 pointer here, 5971, but this really has even a bigger face to it, I would say. And you know what? That's because the width is the same. It's a 5 millimeter as well wide, but it's got a 6.5 millimeter length. So 5.5 by 6 or 5 by 6.5, and the last one was a 5 by 7. So this one, yeah, really just not a lot of difference from the last one. If you want a little more saturated, 78 pointers will get that price down a little bit further for you, because there's that dramatic difference in pricing, because obviously you've got a stone here that when we say every point counts, yeah, we say that with diamonds a lot. Let me move that camera back a little bit for you. Hang on. All right, there we go. When you get that little difference in size, it's going to make a bigger difference in the price tag. And I really think that this stone still is giving you the glow, and it's still giving you that amazing shine and brightness, and still that rare emerald cut. I'll do it for, you know what, get it under 6, under 5, under 4. I'll make it $32.99 first collar on that one. Don't forget, a diamond deal that will blow your mind, that we will beat the industry, we'll beat the wholesalers, we'll beat everybody in the world. That one is sold. Thank you so much. Here's the 42 pointer. So we have 2 left, guys, 2 left. And now they get even stronger clarity. Check out this oval that I have for you here. This oval is nothing short of amazing. And, oh, the oval's bright. The oval is very, very, very bright. Let me show you this one. And let me pop it up for you here so you can see what this is all about. I may have to get my larger tweezers here. Get ready. I know these are my diamond tweezers. They're not really set for these stones. But look at that. My fave. This is item number 5968. 42 points on our Grandidierite. You got one here. We got 2 left. One after this one. So the next one's a trillion. So if you'd like an oval, that's a great jewelry stone, obviously. And there you can see that oval shape. This one's actually a 4 by 5. So more of technically a roval, and very, I know, did you catcall this one? I heard that. That's a beautiful gem. How about this? One only on a 42 point gem. I got one. Oh, that's clean and bright, isn't it? Look at that. I love seeing it north to south. They've got one little fingerprint on it, so bear with me here. Nobody polished these before, so I'm just going to polish them on the fly here for you and make sure we've got you the best look possible. But here it is, and this one is going to fly. I know I already have a couple people thinking about it. You know what? Under $2,000. Like I said, they're getting real affordable here because of these smaller sizes. We're not even going to do $19.99, $18.99. Make it $17.99 first collar on that one. And one only there on the oval. Yes, you've got this one? Congratulations. One left now, and that's the trillion. 5970 is next for you, Tony. This is going to be, can you imagine what we've already been seeing here? And actually, they say trillion. I don't know. It's more like a pair meets a trillion. It's kind of a modified. Wow. That could be the best color of all. But this one's going to be 5970. It's a 20-point trillion pair, meaning it's got a little more. I think trillion normally denotes a really, really, really point, like a big, specific, defined point on 3 sides. This actually is a little bit more rounded. Now, I need one collar. We will blow your mind with this stone. I only have one, and then we're all done with the Grandiderites. That's it. I mean, this is my last one. I've shown you all 5 at this point, and this one is $9.99. Oh, yeah. And the millimeter size is a 4 millimeters. So it's the same size height-wise as it is side to side. And that's $999 to get one of the rarest stones in the entire world right there. What do you think of that? We make them affordable. We give you the best. These are the ones that we're even to collect. We want you to choose whether you want to keep it or set it. And that one's gone as well. Congratulations. So the 2 larger ones are available. I'm going to move to something else here for you because that's it on my Grandiderites. Now, we have about 10 minutes left in this hour. Don't forget, there's big top of the hours. We're going to dive into our Tanzanites. Get ready. We do have this 38 karat, which so many of you have been asking me for in jewelry. So remember the 34 karat went out the other day, and a lot of you have said, well, what do you have that's even larger? Well, we do have a 38 karat 10 in a radiant cut, almost square. So Blue Wings will kick off right around the top of the hour, but I want to show you something really, really special here before we get to it. And this is because my emerald cut lovers are out there, and I'm right there with you. This is the mega, mega stone. It's a bright, stunning, this is electric blue. It's called Swiss Blue Topaz, and we're just going to show you this one. It is a great way to kind of wrap up this hour, get into our next big blue wings coming up. And don't forget, an hour and 10 minutes from now is my diamond deal. And it is a deal like no other, like never before. Wait till you see it. There's only one diamond deal today on white diamonds, and so you know it's got to be good. And we are going to give you, we're going to defy the market values. We're going to defy what's happening with pricing. We're going to absolutely blow your mind with diamonds. But right now, this is a great looking jewelry stone, and let me show it to you here. This is going to be item number 5976, and I'm going to need more room on this. Take a look here. Let me see if I can move that camera back for you here. That's going to be, wow, that's a Swiss blue right there, otherwise known as like an electric blue. Item number here is 5976. It's a 21 karat 68, and we've only got a couple of these, and I know we love our, right? I mean, electric blue with an emerald cut could not be better, right? Beautifully, beautifully done. Cutting is fantastic. It's that, wow. We'll see what happens when it picks up the light. And some of the Swiss blues out there can be much lighter. And we know there's a sky blue topaz that exists that's really faint in color. This is really that. It's my favorite topaz color. And I have a London blue that I paid a lot for a long time ago. But I'll tell you, I like these Swiss blues better. When you get this really amazing color, you get that beautiful cut with it. It's a 2168, but look at this on the hand to give you an idea here. If you want to see it just upright, up and down, here to side to side, be a beautiful pendant piece, I must say. Although blue topaz, oftentimes you see a lot of big rings in the blue topaz. That's a great look. It's a 14 by 19 millimeter stone. And here it is. We'll show it to you here. Let it do its spin and let it pirouette here for you. And you know what I'll do? Only have a couple of these, and we're just about to get into our blue wing presentation, which is going to be wild. So definitely make sure you're staying with us for that. That's going to be an impressive, important moment. But and we only have one yellow diamond. And I only have a couple of Paraibas. So, yep, it's all on the way. But this is that 2168. Beautiful 14 by 19, and we'll just make it really easy for you just as we're wrapping up this hour. Let's make it simple, and I know we've got a $5.99 price tag for you. I'm going to do better than that, actually. Let's give you a really special opportunity and value. Not even $5.99, $4.99. Get a couple. They'd be great for pendants, rings, earrings, what have you. You could even stack them up in a bracelet if you wanted to. That'd be a lot of fun as well. But here's what we'll do to make it easy. $4.99, it's not. $3.99, it's not. It's not even $333, and that way you could get 3 for under $1,000, and that's not a bad way to go. But instead of even $333, we're going to go to $299 if you would like to get that unbelievable, what looks like a, I mean, when it's bright like that, it's almost like people would just assume that's a sapphire of the top quality blues. It is amazing. So $299. Make sure you stay with us. That diamond deal is where it's at. I'm telling you, for all the jewelry lovers out there, for all the jewelry designers, if you want to start your diamond collection, maybe you want to go to VS, that's what we have for you coming up in just a little bit. Make sure you stay with us. And then only 2 of those Grandidierite are remaining. Keep that in mind. And here we go. Moving on in about 60 seconds for you. I mean, I want to throw in some of those top quality of the semi-precious as well, but this is really, when you get into that quality, really, really incredible. So hugely important piece there. Let me know, and then we'll flash in our biggest Paraiba here. I had a lot of you asking me for 3 and 4 and 5 carats. I literally don't have one. I don't have one in the inventory. I have a 268, and then I have the 16 karat. That is, there's a literal void anywhere between that range. So Paraibas, we tell you they're limited, we mean it. We've been through every single stone we have in our inventory, and that's what we have, guys. I have a 16 karat that is GIA certified, which I'll show you next, because this one needs a home. It's just that simple, and it's so clean. It is so clean. We've got our final call on this blue topaz. It's very popular, of course, and really beautiful, and just a great looking color. Don't forget, we've got the diamond deal coming up at 9 o'clock Pacific. That's in 1 hour and 7 minutes. We've got Paraibas for you, and we have blue wings to show you coming up next. So that's going to be top of the hour. We're going to bring out the blue wings. I've only got a few of those. Actually, what do I have here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 6 stones in the big sizes. And then I got a little special surprise for you. So last call on the blue topaz, and then let's show it to you. So many of you have asked me about this. And I know that, you know, it's really, really rare to see something like this, because what I'm going to show you, and I want to tell you a little bit about it, this is Paraiba. But this Paraiba has one of these. It's a GIA certified stone. It is, most of our Paraibas here, I've had a couple from Brazil that had GIA certs. This is my only stone that is Africana material, which means Mozambique mine or Nigerian mine. I will tell you everything I have tonight is Mozambique. 3 sources to the stone ever. Of course, Brazil was the #1 source. That was the first, when I say #1, it was the first source, right? Still a little different color out of Brazil than you got out of the Africana material. Here's my largest. For everybody, Donna and Sharon and Linda and Susan and all these folks that have been asking me in the last several weeks, what do you have in Paraiba? That's really what I want. That's the collectible I want to invest in. That's the one I want to collect. That's the one I want to set. This is the largest I have. After the 16 karat 64, they drop to 268. And this 268 is not inexpensive. So I say that because you're going to ask, is there a 3? Is there a 4? Is there a 5 carat? The answer is no. We do not have them loose. Every single one we did have once upon a time, you know what happened. They went into jewelry. They have since sold. They're gone. So now, and I apologize, but we are a jewelry network. So you can imagine, and some of you watching right now may be out there going, yep, I own one. If you have a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or 5, honestly, they're all so important. Hang on to those Paraibas. Don't let the chatter and people who might approach you and offer you tens of thousands or in some cases hundreds of thousands per carat. Keep that material. Keep it. Hold on to it because it is crazy rare and it's all gone. So that's why what's out there in the world is out there. And that's been the case now for like 12 years. We haven't seen any, fresh material coming out. So it's an important time. I've got a couple of stones here that are going to be, so you can see we have a few. We've got a few. Got like maybe a dozen of them. But those are 268 and below. This is the 16 karat I'm about to share with you right at the top of the hour. We'll get into Blue Wing Block Ds. Can't wait for that. I know you're excited because, listen, we're out of them, right? So we're going to give you some opportunities. But this stone, I'm going to start with the GIA cert to show that to you because that's important. It's 5986. It's going to be our 1664. This is a certified by the GIA. Look at that color from afar in a photograph. I mean, if it looks that good on a cert, wait till you see the thing in real life. It's amazing. And clarity, clarity, clarity. And we've reduced it. So we've reduced it. I know it's not inexpensive because realize we know that a 4 carat is huge. We know a 3 carat is huge. We know a 2 carat is big. This is a 1664. There are only so many stones that have ever been mined or pieces of rough that have ever produced a larger stone. There are only a handful out there in existence. So this is spectacular. Let me show you the cert first. We're going to show it on the hand here for you. Here's the cert to walk you through that. Let's take a look. We know it's a Mozambique stone. It's got the cert number. There's the carat weight. Then there's your millimeter size. Then it's a pear modified brilliant transparent. It's a big deal when it comes to tourmaline of any kind, of any size, of any chemical makeup. Green, blue, tourmaline, we know the origin, so we didn't need to request it. And then the blurb about, what is Paraiba? Paraiba is where it's got to have the copper and the manganese content, which is actually then what gives it that beautiful color and glow. Now, this middle section is blank. Over here's your photograph and the GIA seal. So that stone, are you ready to see it in real life? I'll leave that there for you to look at while I go ahead and grab the stone. It is unbelievably rare. Specialty, and what really wows me, are you guys ready? Because there it is, headed down to the wheel. That's our Paraiba right there. I mean, if you want a big stone, I don't know where else you're going to find anything of this size. GIA certified 1664. And can you see clean? Because that is super clean. Can't find a flaw in this stone. There's the back. Look with me, guys. See anything on the back? Nope. Check it out from the side. Check it out from the side. Check it out straight on. That facet, that elongated, perfect. I mean, we talk about elevators of light. When do you see elevators of light through the back? Those are the VIP elevators, the ones in the back. When you're a celeb and you walk through the hotel and you don't want anyone to know, the pops are outside, you don't want them to know you're there, go down the back, the private elevator, right? That's what we got there. So this is 16 karat 64. Let's talk about it. Let's get it a home. I think pendant. I mean, it could go in a ring, absolutely. Pendant, it would be stunning that way. You got to call me. We've got $180,000. What's up? You like it? This is pretty special, right? You don't see stones like this. And you'll be amazed because when I get to the 2 carats and you think they're going to be $100, they're not. They're not. The 2 carat, which I know is a big difference, but let me tell you, the 2 carats don't get cheap. They're not inexpensive stones. They're completely gone. What's out there is out there. Does anybody, want to just do a deal on it? Because it's kind of what we're here to do on this one. Because I don't think anyone's just going to go sold at 180, right? 180,000. It makes sense for this size, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to make us an offer on it, okay? I want to this is the one that I know has been here so long. We've even shown it on the air, actually. It's been on the air. So if you are really serious about owning the largest we have by far, the largest anyone's going to have, really, besides maybe a museum, although I have not seen a larger stone in a museum. And that is where we can bring it to you and make it affordable. So if you'd like this one, give me a call. We can take an offer on it. I know we're looking for, 180,000, but that's something that is negotiable here because we are super, super motivated to get that particular stone a home. And knowing how many of you have been looking for the larger Paraibas, that is one too. And you know what? Give me close to 50 and it's yours. Okay? We just saved you $130,000. Just to give you a for instance, and I never want you to make an offer that's too high. Listen, that's never happened, but don't want it to happen tonight. Get me close to the $50,000 range and we will make it yours. And that is what you would pay for if you had a top quality stone like this in a 2 carat size that was clean like this, that's what you'd pay per carat. So the fact I can deliver to you a 1664 for the price you'd pay per carat on a smaller stone, that's impressive. So I would recommend dialing in on that one. Make us a close offer to 50 and it's all yours. We will take your offer and we will, again, make it yours if that's something you're looking for, that's something you'd like. Here's a little, can we show you a little size perspective on it just against the knuckle here? What do you think of that? Absolutely clean as can be, and see how when that moves and you see that kind of glow, that clarity, that neon, the bright, it's looking like there are diamonds inside of it, right? That's impressive. So let me know if you want to make an offer. It is the top of the hour. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. So we're just taking this one Thursday, which now is down to 2 hours left. And this is TVON, but we're going to do a real special exclusive last 2 hours for you that are loose gems. And we've been talking about this for a while. We're about to get into our best of the best in Tanzanite, so I know it's party time for our blue wing lovers out there. And for anybody who's thinking about a big Tanzanite, your moment is now. We've got 2 hours left of this gem edition of TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. We've got 2 hours and lots to show you. Remember, 1 hour from right now, I'm going to absolutely light up the lines. We are going to do a diamond deal. I begged for this. It wasn't possible. It wasn't doable. And we defied the odds to bring this here to you tonight. So if you're looking for diamonds, I mean a diamond that's when I say a smaller size, it's not small, but it's not one of those, we're not talking 1 or 2 carats. I'm talking about something I can deliver 30-point minimum white diamond round brilliance to you. That's next hour. So, okay, Tanzanite lovers, you know how we got everybody on the lines? We got 5 people for the Grandidierite, and 4 of the 5 went out the door. So here's the deal, guys. And I know that 5th one, the 322, we're verifying on, so that's going to go too. But here's the deal. If you want a blue wing, Block D, here's what I have. I feel like I'm in Vegas, the poker table here. I got one too many cards, though. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to show you every blue wing we've got in these large sizes. This has been my #1 request. I mentioned this gemstone show. I started telling you about it about a month and a half ago. And the #1 request I've had is blue wing Block Ds. Now, granted, we see our fair share in jewelry here routinely, but that doesn't mean that you wouldn't want to necessarily collect one of these larger sizes. But just like before, since we only have 6 stones here, what I would recommend is dialing in now and being ready to go because we have, 6 operators. So this is really where, again, we're bringing out the private collection. Let me remind everybody, because I've had this issue just today with a viewer who bought a 34-carat stone. She goes, well, I had to find an appraiser. I went to my hometown. Nobody had even seen a color. They told me point blank, it's not Tanzanite. It's not this color. It doesn't exist. Sorry, you've got a fake stone, blah, blah, blah. People don't see this anywhere else, and I get it. That's why we remind you all the time, this is a TVON exclusive. Now, side note, that same viewer went to a big city, the one that she's closest to, which is Chi-Town. She found an appraiser that could at least deal with an exotic stone, knew there was such a thing as a deeper, darker, richer, not lavender, not lilac, and the kind of values you get, guys, when you get these replacement value appraised, I mean, nobody The one obstacle you're going to have is finding a reputable appraiser who can do it, because most people have never seen a quality like this. They don't know it exists unless they're watching TVON. That is the exclusive nature of this material. Don't forget that. This is not Block C. It's not regular Block D. This is that very specific blue wing Block D, and I have 6 stones. And we're going to rock through them. I've got 38, 22, 20, 19, 15, and 10. And then I'll show you one little surprise. But that's what I have. That's what I got. If you're interested, you call now, because it's going to help that you're on the phone lines when these prices come up. And everyone else is getting big money. We're not. Take a look at this one, 3810. You know blue wings, right? We're so proud to bring a couple of these stones loose for you. Here we go. Wow, this is something impressive here. It's a cut we've never had. It's a size I've never brought to you in jewelry. Let me actually show you a couple of ways here. I'm going to put it upright, north to south, and then let me get the corners for you. This is when we needed salad tongs, not tweezers, right? Call me now, because we only have 6 stones here in the big sizes, and, oh, let me get this from a different angle for you. Kevin, you're thinking about this one, huh? All right, Joy's thinking about this one. We've got a couple people thinking about it. Now it's got fingerprints. Item number is, let me see if I have bigger tweezers. Wait, I have one bigger one. This is what I need. Here's 5823. It's not every day you have a 38 karat 10 Tanzanite. Radiant cut. Now, I'm going to show you here, but then watch as we move it to all the different directions. And I have to be careful the way I show these, because if I hold it one way, I create a shadow. But in the case of blue wings, that might be helpful because they don't need all the light, right? So if we create that shadow, did that color just get richer? Oh, yeah, it did. And I'm going to try to keep the shadow there and still move it for you so you can see the reds, because that is undeniable. Let me give you another look at it here. I'm going to just get a slightly different angle for you. This is our 3810. Now, this I know would look like, almost looks like an asher or looks like an emerald cut. It's not. It's a radiant cut. The measurement on it is 17 by 18 millimeters, so just off square. 1 millimeter difference from being square. If you ever, like guys, this is one more thing to say about this. This is all I have. When they're gone, they're gone. The largest I've ever had in jewelry is a 33 karat something. It was just under 34. Can't remember those last 2 digits. And then we went down, dropped to 20 carats. Here's what I'm going to do on this one. Here, you know what I'll do? Let me just let it spin here for a moment. I'm going to show it on the hand for you. It's our largest by far that we have. Well, I did show you these, right? So there is a match pair here of cushion cuts. Just FYI, just so I can be, you know, so I'm not lying to you here. That's my my 2 stones that are basically a 75 and an 80 karat, so those are here. So just want to let you know. Technically, I have a 75 and an 80 karat in a match set, but those are special, right? So those are here. But as far as a single stone loose in a radiant, here's my largest. Okay, just want to make sure I'm you know, exactly accurate on that. It's the 17 by 18. It's one only. And this is where, again, largest I have besides the match set. You can put it into jewelry. You can do whatever you wish. This is the mega stone, and we're here to move it out the door. It's one in the world. Largest, remember, after this, we dropped to $22.95. So there's quite a significant drop here from this one to the next. So do keep that in mind. You know, quite a bit of a drop. We're going to get this 38, and I know there's going to be a lot of people fighting over this one. Thank you so much. Here's what I'll do. And I think a lot of people, we're not going to be surprised because we see some really, really outstanding values on Blue Wing Block Ds in jewelry, right? This is where we can get you even better. And this really, you got to remember, you can't just apply and just, it goes for any gem in the world. You can't apply the same per carat price you would to a 3 carat. You can't. It's 38 carats plus. It makes it more rare and more special, the fact that it is. So this, you can't just say, well, I saw some other guys selling 1 carats. Yeah, they were lighter, but they were 1 carats and they were $5.50 a carat. You can't apply the same dollar amount because this is not a 1 carat stone. And if we had a bunch of 38 karat stones out there and it was amethyst, that'd be fine. But it's Tanzanite, and there aren't a lot of options to get 38 carats plus. This is your one option, and it's not even 38,000, and that right there, because everybody right now, we were, again, had everyone from Tucson rolling through after the show was over. They came through LA. Every single one of them was in our offices here. Do you know that regular Block C, that's lilac and pale, the most up-to-date wholesale value on Block C material out there was like $1,800 a carat for small stones? I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. This is where you take advantage of us Take advantage of this opportunity. Take advantage of the value. It's not even $38,000. Take a look at this. I will watch this one fly. We're going to have fights over it. It's not even $38,000. That's $1,000 a carat. We're not doing that. It's even picking up the reflection of the wheel. The texture of our wheel is reflected in the surface of this stone. And oh my, I want to just show it exactly upright. If it's a little large for these tweezers to handle that way, but look at that. So you can see the reds. What a stone, right? Who wants it? Not even 38, not 35, not 30, not even $25,000. I won't even ask for 20. It's not 20,000. These are collector's pieces. They're only here. You can set it in jewelry if you wish. It's a major, major, major moment. And they're only, you know what I got to remind you too, as much as they've gone up since the wall was built and the mining was shut down, you remember this. They say we've got 20 years left of mining. When that 20 years is up, what's going to happen to the value of Tanzanites? All across the board. Think about what's going to happen because 20 years, that's not that far away. So think of what's going to happen. Have this in your heirloom collection. Not even $19,999. Not even going to be. We're going to blow it out right now. This is my largest. We'll drop down, show you the other 5 that I have. And this is not going to be $19,000 or even $18,000. Blow it out right now. $17,999 for the largest one I have. It's sitting right there with all the reds and this very special radiant cut. Let me show it against the hand. Yes. Do you want to see on the neckline too? Almost square. Yeah. The emerald cut? Sure. I was going to go in order, but we can show the emerald cut next. You got it. The emerald cut's the 1522. You got it. We'll show that next. How about a pendant? You want to make it a pendant? Look at that as a pendant. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right angle for you here. Okay, there it is. Imagine that as a pendant piece. What a look, right? Absolutely stunning. So back up close we'll go. That one's $17,900. So you want to skip to the emerald cut? Let's do it. Emerald cut? You got it. So I think Kevin's got the, he's got the 4011, knows we have one large emerald cut. Here it is. 5960. That one stopped me in my tracks for a moment. Look at that. That's the emerald cut. What do you think of that stone? 1522. Emerald cut stone. Get ready. They're going to fly because this is when we get awfully affordable. Obviously, I'm bringing you something for everybody, right? So now they're going to get much more affordable, and we're going to show you, I mean, as affordable as a 1522 could ever get, and we've got the best color out there. Let me hold it exactly upright for you as well so you can see that. It's just a little bit, it wants to be those corners, but again, when you set it in a piece, it's probably going to be something you actually just set straight up and down or east to west, but again, there it is. Oh, yeah. Some serious reds there. I'll tell you what, let's blow it out right now. First caller on this one. Now we dropped. I've still got larger. They just want to see the emerald cut right away. So let's do this. You know what we'll do? I've got the, we got 14.3. I tell you what, I'm not going to do 14.3 because that one, the last one, it doesn't seem fair, right? I went so much lower than 1,000 a carat on the last one. Let me polish it up for you really quickly here. Now what I'm going to do on the 1522, Kevin, if you'd like that one, let's get it home. Amazing blue wing. And have you noticed the larger they get, the darker they get, the more saturated they get? I mean, how about those red flashes when I'm not even moving it? How about that? You know what? Under $10,000. Not 9, not 8, not 7. Not even $69.99, lowest price ever. Blow it out, $66.99. First caller on that one for a 1522. Now, I skipped over because we have that, you know, I want to show you all. We've got the 22 carat coming up. I've got a 20 carat. I've got the 20, yeah, we got the 22 cushion. I'll show that next. You have any size preference or shape preference, you'll let us know. $66.99. Okay, round also here. Wait, let's go to the 19 carat round. You know, this one's already looking like a ruby, so you know it's good. All right, last call. All right, 60. How much do they want to pay for a 15 carat? How much they want to pay? How much you want to pay? All right, coming up, let's get to the round. Any questions or favorites? If you want me to skip like I did, we can do that. We have another Asher coming up. Let's go ahead and get to the 1979, which I realize we're going bigger, but that's because they said let's just see the emerald cuts. Let me show you the round here on the way. This is going to fly because you know the round is the #1 requested cut, right? Especially when you're going to see reds like what I have coming up for you. Who's got this one? The 1522 sounds like that's gone. All right, here we go with the round. Wow. Okay, now here we go. You ever seen a round look like that? There's a reason this was saved. Otherwise, I would have put that in a ring like 3 years ago. This is 5962. It's our 19 carat 79. Best of the best. We're bringing the museum to you, but we're putting the museum on sale. It's a 15.5mm round. Check out that stone. Get ready. Almost 20 carats in size. I'm sorry, what that stone is doing is like supernatural. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to deliver that kind of neon and dance and light and bright and beauty and clarity, all of that. Portuguese cut round here. It's time to blow it out. First caller on this one. Who's ready? Anybody want something special in a round with the best color? There's a reason we saved it. This is, by the way, that museum reserve. So obviously these are the stones that didn't make it to jewelry. They were intended to go to a museum so that the museums could actually have the best in the world, courtesy of TVON. But now we're bringing them out because there's such demand for these larger stones. And let me just remind you that my normal dimension for the camera angle is right here. So just to show you, that's our normal depth. We obviously had a 38, and then we brought to the 15. So I just want to keep in mind how really stunning this is and how large it is. I'll tell you what I'll do. First caller on that one, get it under $10,000. It's a, wait, come on. Let's talk about that, guys, because that is not supposed to be under $10,000 when it's a 20 carat stone, okay? It is 21 points shy of 20 carats. That is not supposed to be $10,000, but I'll go lower. I'll go even lower than $99.99 or $89.99. You got to get the round. It's my only round I have in the jumbo sizes. Get ready. We're going to do something for everybody in Tanzanite. I vowed that to you. Not easy to do, but we're going to bring something for everybody in blue wing so everybody can try it. Because I know there's a segment of our gem collecting population that doesn't have blue wing yet. We're going to bring it to you. Tell you what, not even 89, 88, 87. Blow it out. 86.99 first caller on the 20 carat round. Portuguese cut. There's nothing like it. And especially that individual stone with that kind of vibrance and how bright that is. This is what we have. Not going into jewelry. They're here for you guys, the collectors of the loose gems. The best in the world we've got are right here. And don't worry, I'm bringing you affordable in your blue wing block D for everybody. Every single person out there, which maybe is like 2, maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe 10. We don't know, but this is the one to get if you want the round. I've got one more. It's our 10 karat 55. Let's show that next. 10 karat 55. Tell you what, I'm just going to have some fun with this one. Why not? Here's what I'm going to do. I've got my one Asher cut. So see how there's kind of like one cut of every size of these big jumbos? This is amazing. Here's what I'll do. I have item number 5955. Smudges, fingerprints. Let me help it along here. I'm putting on the auction block. Got to move some Tanzanites. So let me just say this really quickly because I'm going to do something that's forbidden on gemstone shows. I'm just going to put it on the auction block. We're going to see who's out there. I'm going to put it on the auction block. Here's our Asher cut stone. It's a 1055. It has a 12mm square dimension to it. We've seen a lot of 10 carats or so into jewelry. So whether you're collecting, saving it, loaning it to a museum, putting in jewelry, you decide. But this one's supposed to be $23,000. I've been reducing these prices to try and get them out the door because a lot of people are screaming at me right now going, low, why aren't you living up to your nickname? Because I'm showing you the best Tanzanites that exist on the planet. That we got to show you. I realize we got an audience that's looking for collectibles, but we also need affordables. So let me try to put both in the same category here. Let's give you the, I can't get over the reds. This has the most red of any of the ones I've shown you, including the 38 karat. And it's obvious. They're hopefully jumping through your television screen right now. I'm going to put on the auction block. We'll see who's out there. I'm going to get a 10 karat plus, 10.5 karat plus out the door. Here's how we do it. Let me show it to you again. And I'm going to need some callers here because I'm not starting at 10 grand. Do you see everything that's happening on the reds there? I'm just going to keep on moving it. And we can show it sitting on the wheel. We can show all the different ways. But I'll tell you what, my favorite stone of the bunch, I'm not starting at 10. I'm not starting at 9. I'm not starting at 8 or 7 or 6. I mean, it's our only gemstone show of all time. So let's make something happen, right? Not even fun, all right? How many people tune in tonight and go, where's the jewelry? Tomorrow, Saturday, and every day thereafter. But if you want this one, I'm not even starting at $5,500. I need a caller. I think that's the best stone we've got color-wise. There's something special about the Asher. They are rare. You don't hardly see Asher cut white diamonds anymore. Let's not even start at 55, Tony. I need callers. I need bidders. I need everybody involved. And then we're going to drop to, this is my last of the jumbo sizes. We will drop to a 3 karat size after this that we will have for literally everybody. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Anybody wants blue wing block D in the big jumbo size right now? Pendant, ring, whatever you want it to be. Save it, collect it. I have nobody on the lines. How about $5,000? How about $5,000? You don't buy. Tell me something. Have you ever seen a Tanzanite in Block C, pale, washed out lavender material for $500 a carat? Have you ever seen it? Because I did, but it was 21 years ago. That was pale, light material. It's changed since then. We've got 20 years maximum left of mining of this stone. Do you see when I do that, the bottom, guys? That's the grooves of the tweezers that are reflecting in the polish of the stone. I have no open at 5. Okay. So I don't have a gem audience tonight. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go even crazier. I'll go even crazier. I don't know what we expect Tanzanite to be, but this does not happen. Does not happen. I'm not even starting at 5 or 49 or 48. Somebody asked me the other day, you think there'll be any auctions? I said, nope. Here we go. Eating my words. Tell you what, blow it out right now. Not even 48, 47, 46. I'll make it $4,500 to start. $100 increments, let's go. And that, by the way, let's keep this in mind. $4,500. This is a specialty cut, best quality in the world. 10 karat 55. Yeah, that's not exactly a per carat price you're going to see anywhere. Listen, if you like the lavender material, go out there, buy it. It's everywhere. You can go get it anywhere. The 24-hour networks, some of the, the designer department stores. You can go find it anywhere. But you will pay more. You will pay more for the inferior quality. You absolutely will. I've got this one right now looking for a $426 a carat open. That's not right. So let me know if we got the open. I'll give it 60 seconds. Tony, it looks like I'm failing miserably here. My gem lovers aren't out there. But you know what? We got something for everybody coming up next. I'll try to wow you with my $3,000 340 coming up next. But anyway, 45, let me know if anyone wants to get it started. Anybody wants to get it started, you let me know. Nobody, if we got nobody, that's okay too. We can move on. We can call it a day. And we got a 340. Good news. I got a 3. You know what I really like though is the round. We got a couple ovals and a couple rounds for you that are going to be for everybody. Okay, 30 seconds left, no open. All right. 426 a carat. That's nowhere. First of all, this quality is nowhere. Okay, no open. Do we have the open? Anybody verifying? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh? Are they mad? Are they going, where's the jewelry? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I gave everyone ample notice. It's only one day. It's only an hour and 40 more minutes. Then jewelry the rest of the time, okay? Until TVON doesn't exist anymore, okay? Jewelry for the rest of the time. Do we have the open? I promise you, no more gems. No more gems. Here they were so excited. But that was before we went to war and all that stuff. So, I get it. I get it. I know. Just like, I know. I've been so melancholy all day. I was like, ugh. Anyway, do we have the open at 45? You got it? Oh, we have it. All right, so we have the open. Let's give it let's give it a 60-second clock. And you know what? Hold on, Tony. Before we do that, let me say something really quickly. I'm going to show you a couple angles on this one. Let's show you what we got here. This is what it looks like from a distance all the way across the room. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Have you ever seen so much red in one stone? That's not a ruby, that's not a Mahenge pink spinel, that's not a red diamond, that's not a, oh gosh, that's pretty much the red stones out there. Red stones are always the rarest. But this is that trichroic stone. I mean, love it, set at an angle. Listen, you're collecting, you're setting it, whatever you want to do. I'm going to make it $50 increments because we only have one bidder at 45. We'll give it $50 increments. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock. I think 60 seconds might not be enough with the delay. So here's what I'll do. We have last call if you want to own the 10 karat 55. From across the room, it looks amazing. From up close, it looks amazing. The reds are incredible. We've got specials coming up. So if you are mad at me right now because you're going, I'm sick of looking at $100,000 stones or $5,000, don't worry. I got you covered. And then we are only 38 minutes away from the diamond deal, which I'm going to tell you is going to kill the industry. Like truly, guys, I'm going to hear from every diamond dealer in the world tomorrow morning when they see this tape of this show. You got to be, my only thing I really want you to see is that diamond thing, the diamond thing at the top of the hour. But right now, we got to give it 2 minutes to own this one. 10:55, Blue Wing, nowhere else. It's nowhere else, guys. It's nowhere else. Nobody else has this material but TVON, and nobody's going to price I think it's pretty. Listen, Block C material that's light lavender, I think it's still pretty. I do. I think it's pretty. But I think if you're given the choice of spending less to get more. That's what I call value. That's what I'm hoping you'll do right now. We have $4,500 right now on this auction. We have nobody else on the lines. One bidder only. The open has been received. We have $50 increments away until we give it away in 90 seconds. Guys, I did the math for you because I know a lot of people like to actually sell it on a per carat price, right? So if you're going, oh, well, I like seeing it for $850 a carat or $2,000 a carat or $1175 a carat. Well, keep in mind, I'm at $426 if my math is right, okay? So remember that because this is a pretty stunning per carat value on the literal best. Nobody else has it. Check out the reds that are happening in that stone. 1055, Asher cut, 1 minute left, and we sell it. 1 minute and it's gone. What can I tell you? I'm giving away Tanzanite, and I don't think you're here for it. That's okay. It just means more value for our bidder here. It means more value, less competition, right? More value. What's up? Sure. Here we go. And let me go ahead and get it on the hand for you here. You got it. Here we are. Do you want to see it upright or corner to corner? We'll do both. Here it is. There it is on the hand, one way. That's one direction. Here's another. Here's the one, I think. And if you want to see it on the neckline, we showed it from across the room. We can do, hold on, if I put it over here, I can get it straight up and down for you in a square. What do you think? What do you think? How are we doing on the 1055? Jess, you're out? Out. Oh, new register flaked? It happens. Wow, look at just the more I move it, come on now, look at the reds. What's going on there? What on earth is happening with that stone? I can't believe I can't even get $1,000 a carat for it. Or $500. I can't even get $500 a carat for it. That's what's crazy. I can't get $500 a carat. Clock is out. Do you have $4,550? Yes or no? What a gem. Now, Antonio or Jess, no, you're not on this one. Jess, are you thinking about this one? Okay, so this is it? Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, my goodness. I thought I would see the day where I climbed to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro before I'd see the day that I'd sell a Tanzanite like this for under $500 a carat. But listen, I know somebody's going to get me a one-way ticket to Tanzania tomorrow. And they're going to say, yeah, go climb that mountain. Good luck. And if we don't see you, that's all right because you can't sell stuff that cheap. That's too cheap. All right, is that gone? $4,550, yes or no? No? Yes? Okay. Well, I give up. You guys have done it. You've done me in. 21 years in the biz, you've done me in on that one. My goodness. Okay, so this is what you're waiting for, something affordable. And let me tell you, with what just happened, I'm going to need to do an utter giveaway here. It's going to have to be crazy. We do have the diamond deal coming up in 33 minutes or so. Stick with me for that. Whatever you do, if there's one thing you see in the show, it's the diamond deal, okay? Just trust when I tell you. Make sure you see the diamond deal. I have a couple of stones here in an oval in my efforts to try and bring something for everybody, but get your blue wing block D if you're a collector or you're going, yeah, I've seen all that material out there for $850, $1,000, $2,000 a carat, and it's lilac, it's lavender. Well, make no mistake about it. There are people talking heads out there that say that's the best in the world. It's not. The blue wing block D and the deeper saturations you get in Tanzanite, the better off you are. That is the greater material. Here's what I'm going to show you. I've only got a couple of these, so best to get on the phone lines early. I have a price tag here that's going to change because the price tag that's in our system is not going to work after what just happened. And this happens in jewelry sometimes where an auction ends up dictating what's got to happen on something else, right? So it's going to happen here. I've got a couple of ovals and a couple of rounds. So I'm telling you now, then we're done with blue wings. Literally, you have seen every single piece in our inventory. What I have made up in jewelry is mostly gone, and what I have in gems you're seeing tonight. So that is it. So it's like our farewell, goodbye, sayonara to all the blue wing block Ds that we have, bringing out our best of the best in loose stones. I'm about to show you oval and then round. The oval is going to be a little over 3 carats. The round is going to be a little under 3 carats if that helps you gather your thoughts on what you're looking for and need. But I'm going to change the pricing. And operators, here's the thing. I know it's a gem show and all that stuff, and this is hard enough as it is getting like a lot of quantities and keeping track, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to need to take hand orders on this. You guys, I'm so sorry, but the computers won't take this. So I'm going to actually ask our operators if they'd be so kind to just take a hand order on this because what literally just happened on that auction, it's not going to make sense if I do a $340 for the price that's scheduled, which is a $28.88 price tag. So let me help you. and that's still under $1,000 a carat, and you can get in on Blue Wing. But it's not going to be what gets these lines a rockin'. And after all, my goal before I retire is to get everybody the best stones in the world. That's all I'm trying to do. And I really believe before you have to go out and before we're out of them, and let me tell you what's going to happen first, is we're going to be completely sold out and done with Blue Wings. So what I'd really, really encourage you to do is get in on this deal. You can do what you wish, and I'm here to help you if you're like going, I want to make a tennis bracelet. You know what? I'll make them affordable enough where you could get 30 stones. You could get 10 stones, 15 stones. So if you want to make a pendant, a ring, a bracelet, I can tell you how many you'll need for what length of piece you're going to create. So if that's at all something I can help you with, this is going to be an 8x11 stone. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to redo the pricing here just completely. Let me get some baby tweezers here for you. And we're going to change everything. Everything you know, everything you've seen, everything you understand about Blue Wing, we'll change it right here, right now. Now, I've only got a couple of these. So I got my right tweezers now, so I had to get the salad tongs, put those away, and now we got, look at that. Wow. So this is item number 6056. This will be our 3-carat 40 Blue Wing. Come on in early because we don't have a lot of these to go around at all. It's my mega special here. I'm having the operators take hand orders because otherwise the computers will not be able to accept this price because FYI, you know why that happens? Because I'm going under cost on it, okay? So there's a cost in the computer, so, you know, to prevent errors, it literally won't allow an order to be placed if it's input as the price tag is below cost. Well, I'm going to take you there, and you can get as many as you need. You can get as many as you want, but it's a 340, same material, Blue Wing, Block D, oval. You can get, let me tell you, again, with an 8x11, that's a stone that's calibrated, but also remember this. If you want to put a tennis bracelet together, like look at this on the hand, that would be the center stone in a ring. Here's what it would look like if you put them all the way across a bracelet. Imagine east-west, 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 east-west. What if I make it affordable enough to where you can do that? They're supposed to be, as I said, $28.88. Tony, we're going to make that a past tense price. I mean, I can't do it for $28.88. We're all doing math now and we're realizing, can't happen. Because didn't we just see a stone go for essentially like $4.50 a carat, $4.25 a carat, something like that, right? So let me do the math for you here because that's a 340 and yeah, that's $14.45. So basically, if we even applied that nonsensical auction pricing to this one, it'd be $14.45. Well, I'm not going to do that either because I want to help you along here. And you can get as many as you need until they're sold out. Operators, will you also do me a favor? Tell me how many you're getting because at this price, you might have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 go out the door. And I only have a couple of stones here, so they'll be gone in about 60 seconds, and then the round will be coming up next. But this is definitely not. And reminder, there's still that big 1979 round. You want one? You got it. 2 going out over here. 2. Guys, I already have 5 gone. I have 1 and 2 and 2 to different callers. So 5 are already spoken for. 5 are done. 5 are gone. Do not wait. I don't have that many more to go around. And that's because I've already reduced it to $14.45. You're not paying $14, $13, $12, $11, or $1,000. I'm going all out. $9.99. Take as many as you want and get it now before it's completely gone. Because what can I do? $9.99, and guess what? My round's more. My round is smaller, but it's more money. Take advantage of this. Huge value at $9.99. What are you paying per carat? Think about this. It's a 3.5 carat stone. It's crazy. You got Blue Wing Block D. It's got red flashes. It's all that you want in Tanzanite and more. I got 6 left. 6 left. When they're gone, guys. Kevin, you still want 2, right? 2 gone, 2 gone, 2 gone, 1 gone, 1 gone. All right, 2, 2, 2, plus 2 more. Guess what? They're on their way. When you call, you got to get as many as you need. And, you know, tell me if you need a couple. Like, obviously, they're matching. They're matching in size, millimeter size. They're matching in shape. They're matching in cut. They're matching in color. So if you get 2, 3, 4, 5, they're identical. You don't need to worry about it. They're all identical. Enjoy that. That's amazing, isn't it? $999. You'd be crazy to miss out on this opportunity. Nobody else has it but us. And you are paying pennies on the dollar of what you pay for unbelievably bad material in comparison, right? That's the big deal, guys. Nobody else is going to give you better quality gems for a lower price, and yet we do. So $9.99, as many as you need. They're almost sold out. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds, Tony. We got to move. We have a half an hour left till the diamond deal. Actually, 20 7 minutes now. So yeah, the countdown is on. Diamonds are coming. Diamonds are the icon. Diamonds, and for my jewelry lovers, jewelry makers, jewelry collectors, oh my goodness. Or right now, I've never talked about diamonds as investments, but right now would be the time to do it. Another one gone over there. Another one gone. Thank you. 35 seconds left. Something for I have a round that's smaller, but it's more money. So I'm probably going to skip the round. I mean, right? The round is smaller, so everyone's going to want it for less. But I did so much, yeah. The rounds? Let me show it to you. They're more money, Kevin. I'm just a little, yeah, I know they're going to say, but they're supposed to be. I get it. 289s are going to be more money, but let's show you anyways. You know rounds are a specialty cut, though, right? We all know that. So let me show you the round. Here's the round. If you're interested in the round, Kevin, while they're on the lines, there's the round. That's a 289, and the millimeter size is 8 millimeters. So that's the 8 millimeter round. I can give you the item number 6055 is the item number on that round if you need it. And do you want to just do something off air on this one? And that's 8 millimeters. So another great candidate for jewelry or collecting or anything. Yes, Michelle? Everybody wants the rounds now. Let's put it up. Tony, we're going to talk about item number 6055. Here it is. The round is a 289. It's an 8 millimeter Portuguese cut. Let's come in a little closer here. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to show you the round. Look at that. Round material, 8 millimeters in size. What do you think of that? And this is our last Tanzanite. So you have now seen what I have in jewelry you see every day, what I have in gems you've seen all of at this point. I like casting the shadow on it so you can see a more true to life. That's what it's going to look like in person, is that uber saturation, that superstar, red flashes everywhere. If anybody would like the round, I'm getting a lot of questions on the round. See how that just gets, it doesn't need all this light. So if I block the light, you actually see more of the color you're going to see in person when you get that package and you open that box. Here's what I'll do. 289 is the size. 8 millimeters. I already have 3 gone. So I have 10 stones in the round, guys, 10 identical pieces. And that's it. So here's what I'll do. If you want it, it is supposed to be more money. It's got a $5,760 price tag. Make it $9.99, same price. Same price. I will go ahead and we'll reduce each, the oval and the rounds, under our own cost for you. And that's it. So $9.99 if you'd like the rounds. Who got yours, Virginia? Pamela. And what about you? I know, Joyce, you were getting some ovals, right? Cindy in Wisconsin picked up an oval. I love it. Thank you so much. Michelle's getting rounds. Kevin's getting rounds, and the lines are lighting up on the rounds. That's it. That's my blue wing. You've seen them all. You've seen them all. I got nothing hidden besides the pair of the 156 carat total weight. Again, just remind you, there's 156 carat in a match pair there. So there's a 75 and an 80 carat stone there. If you'd like those, let me know. We can obviously work a deal on those for you. Here's the round. Back to the wheel we go. That's the round for you. So that's $9.99 as well if you'd like that one. If you need the match pair, let us know. Hey, operators, I have literally 10. So would you tell me how many you're getting, please, so I don't oversell these? Are you getting a round? Okay, round. Michelle, how many rounds did you get? 1. And then Kevin? 1 round? You got 2 rounds? Okay. So we are down to 6 left. 5 left. All right, 5 left now. You got it. Yeah. You've got, so 5 left, guys. That's it. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think it was $9.99, right? Yeah, you got it. Enjoy the Ametrine. And don't forget the 1979, that's a 19 karat 79 round. Blue Wing Block D is here, and that's only $86.99. So definitely some big values still awaiting you on the bigger stones also. So if you want those ultimate collectibles, we have 5 left. Joyce, are you getting one too? No. What? Oh, you're getting an oval. All right. Last call in the rounds. 5 remaining. That's it. 5 remaining. We just saw 5 go out the door just like that. 5 left. Do you want another round? On the hand, yes. Here's the 8 millimeter on the hand. That's what it looks like on the hand. Let me know if you see. It actually could be a size for an earring. I would say it's about as large as you would go in an earring for a stud, or even if you're putting a halo together or a pendant. This is why with 5 left, you may want to think about getting 4, because you would have the match pair in the earrings, 1 in the ring and 1 in the pendant. That'd be a great way to go. So that's why, again, if I've got jewelry makers out there, you might want to think about getting multiples because they'll match. So you could get, your whole matching set. Like I said, 1 for a ring, 1 for a pendant, maybe 2 for earrings. And we have 5 left. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds and then we're done with our blue wings. All done. Bye-bye. They're all gone. Everything we've shown you in the inventory now. That's it. Still have the 38 carats. Still have the 1979. All of those still remaining. Don't miss the diamond deal. It's 22 minutes from right now. Whatever you do. And call me on that match pair. If you need a 75 and an 80 carat that match, we will do something crazy for you. We will. We will. And I might just show that 1979 one more time. The 19 karat 79 round is so beautiful. We have a lot of people asking about rounds clearly. So if you missed the 1979, that might be worth another look. So yeah, just want you to get another look. And I'm purposely giving it a shadow so you can really see the more true to life color there. Because it doesn't, when it's washed out by our lights, it doesn't really need that. That doesn't allow the neons to show up. Jess, are you taking a round or an oval? Round, just one? Okay guys, 3 left now. 3 left on the rounds. 1 available operator, 3 left at the quantity. That's it. All right, moving along. Let me just grab that 1979 one more time for you, just so you can see that. Yeah, 2 more. Okay, so sounds good. We're down to 1 left now on the rounds. All right, rounds are, where's my camera? Did you see that, Tony? I just reached right for where the camera normally is. And I almost got knocked in the knuckles. All right, here we go. It was like just, out of habit. Let's show you the 1979 one more time because I don't want to let these go quite yet. I'm not over these blue wings yet, and I'm now showing you everything. So we have 1 left now in the round only. That round, at least the 289. I'm going to show you this. Let's show the 1979 one more time because that is worth a look, don't you think? Our 15.5 millimeter blue wing Block D. Oh, somebody's got to get that round, right? And then let's see what happens if I shadow it. Woo-wee. Kaleidoscope of blues and purples, reds, and hot pinks. And that's the 1979. Wow, what a stone. It's $8,699. That's it. $8,699. That should go. Just 1 left on the rounds. Yeah. Hey, William in New York. I'm sorry? Oh, he got no. I thought you were telling me somewhere else, like he lived in that city or. Hi, William in New York. Welcome to our show. Glad you were able to pick up one of the ovals. Still, I think, do we still have an oval? I think we still have an oval left. We do. I know we have 1 round left. We had actually fewer of the rounds even on the 289. So keep that in mind. Last call. And then are you guys ready? We're going to show you something new. We got something really cool for you before we go to our diamond deal, which is the top of the hour. Now, if you want to see a little, just a little sampling of some of the museum, I've been promising, even if nobody can afford them, I want to show them, right? I mean, I've got $1 million stones, $500,000 stones. I have that huge aqua. I want to show you this. Have you ever seen a morganite that looks like this? Tony, can I just flash this really quickly here for everybody just to see what we've got? That's a morganite. That's special. Just 238 plus carats. I mean, right? We got the good stuff here. We've got that. Well, I showed you our rubies. We have 1 diamond. I got 1 GIA certified yellow diamond. We're going to spend a moment on that. Let me know on the 1979. Okay, let's talk about this. I have to tell you about this. Besides Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite requests, since we've announced this gemstone show, 1 night only, hour and 18 minutes left at this point, left in our gemstone extravaganza. The top of the hour brings us diamonds. You can't miss it. Trust me, we're going to ruin the diamond market. I am going to single-handedly ruin the diamond market here tonight on this show. You definitely want to see what that's all about. I have 5985 coming up now. The number 2 request that I got when I said there's a gemstone show coming, let me know what you're thinking about, let me know what you need to see. Guess what everyone wanted? They said blue wing Block Ds and then also fancy colored diamonds. Well, bad news. We don't have a lot of fancy colored diamonds because they all go into jewelry, and I only have 1 here for you. But you know, if it's the one that's here loose, it must be special. So I'm going to show you what we have here coming up. Let me get my diamond tweezers ready. This is a GIA certified stone. We've been talking a lot lately about what happens when you get a GIA cert in any diamond, whether it's a white diamond, yellow diamond, or any other. This is very, very important because it's the color, it is the clarity, it's got it all, and it's the size of giving you a 1 carat 71 cushion cut fancy yellow. This is major. It looks like those intense diamonds we've had that don't usually come with certs. This has the cert. So this is really good. It's really good. I mean, it's like the price, the quality, the color, the cert to go. And I have one. So I've been taking out like collections here and there where we bring you everything in a row. We show you one, then we show you the rest, then we show you one, then we show you. This is all I have in yellow diamonds or fancies. I have no fawns. I have no blue, no green, no brown, no cognacs, no red. This is my only one to show you loose. And it's got the cert. And it's the big size, which normally when we see the 171s, they don't have a cert. Get ready. I'm just admiring it right here, right now. Look at that. That's the color right there. You want like $1 million stone without paying $1 million? Here it is. Wow. Oh man, look at this. I got to show it to you. Let me hold it from the, well, I'll get you all the angles. Look at that. Brilliant cushion cut. Look at that color. Okay, I'm going to set it down so I can show you the cert here. This is a mega stone. Take a look at this. Here's the cert. Look at that. Full grading report from the GIA. One. Do you think this one's going to last? Because let me answer that for you. There's no way. Grading report, cert number, cushion modified brilliant, 6 by 6.2 by 6.9. So again, square cushion, fancy yellow, natural color, even distribution, VS2. And then the diagram, blank on the right side. This is the general clarity GIA scale that we all go by, so you can find your VS2 right over there. I am thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled. Let me make sure I got it polished up for you here. I mean, this is just, and you know, I don't have my jewelry out here, but if I showed you our yellow diamond standards, which are gorgeous, you would see this mega, mega difference. And did y'all notice that my diamond tweezers are actually bent, which is making it, it's really elevating the, what do they call that? The degree of difficulty. But take a look at it again up close, Tony. I want to show everybody this. And what I'll do is actually come in closer too. Actually, let me zoom that camera in. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit more here. Give myself an idea where we're at. All right, you ready? Yeah, that's the stone. There's the stone. So if you're going to have one yellow diamond, let me turn off my wheel. It'll be easier to hold it steady. If you want, you know, just the best we got, it's sitting right here with the cert. 171, you saw that millimeter size, 6.2 by 6.9. You know what I'm going to do here, guys? We're going to blow this out right now. Who wants it? Just call me right now. I mean, I don't mean to put the pressure on, but obviously there's going to be more than one caller, more than one fancy diamond lover, more than one collector who sees and appreciates this value. Oh. Yeah, thank you so much, G. Yeah, it's nice to do loose gems. I mean, it's a one-time deal, but you know, it is nice to bring them. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird setup here, but you know, we're making do. You can see how the tweezers are bent there. Yeah, you can tell we don't do a lot of loose gemstone shows. Yeah. Tweezers aren't even, you know, aligned properly. Anyway, but thanks so much. G, did you pick anything up? What'd she think of those Grandidierite, right? I know she's got everything already. She's like, girl, I got my own museum at home. I don't need you. But it's nice to have you, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yeah, she's a longtime collector. Only been shopping with us for a year or two now, but yeah, longtime collector. I think she's like so many others that are like, wish I found TVON sooner. Would have saved myself a lot of money. Tell you what, anybody like this one? Nobody? All right, we'll just move on. We got diamonds coming up, white diamonds on the way. White diamonds are coming up. White diamonds at the top of the hour. All right, let's get it home. I think everyone's intimidated by the price tag because you know something about a carat 71. When it gets close to 2 carats and it's just that good, that's what we've always seen labeled. Now, I know the GIA is very specific, but when we've had these stones in smaller sizes, 30, 40 points, 50 points, we've actually, you know, they're usually called and qualified as intense. That's the color you're seeing here. It is really, really, I just love seeing this close-up view, and as it moves, you can't find a flaw. Hello, VS. That's why it's a VS2. I mean, you're looking at the most magnified view you're going to get. It's like being at home, looking through your own loupe at that stone, up close and personal. How about this? I only have just this one. Yeah. The grand. Did you say grand? Little ditty about Grandidierite. What? No, I can't. I'm not going to sing, guys. The voice is terrible. I got a migraine. I'm just like a mess. I'm a mess. I'll tell you what. How about this? Is it Tom Petty, Tony? A little ditty? Okay. No? Who is it? A little ditty about Jack and Diane? Who is it? Tom Petty? No? I can't hear you, Tone. All right, let's just blow this out. You know, TVON would like to get $32,499. I'm not thinking that's going to work tonight. We have 10 minutes till the top of the hour. You know what I'm going to do? Let's get it at home. Who wants it? I got to make sure I have somebody who's like, you know, really, really likes it first. Like if you really want it. Jess. Call Jess if you want it. Here's what I'll do. I'm not asking 32. There's our price, plain as day. It took me all of an hour to go crazy and lose my mind and make up my own prices on a gem show. Anybody like this one? I'm sorry, what? Oh, John Mellencamp. That's probably what's. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Well, hopefully I know gems a little better than I know old era music. I know. Okay, now I know people are mad. They said old era. I'm just not of that era. I'll just, yeah. Ask me anything about the Spice Girls and I'm on it. You want to talk about Toni Braxton, Mariah Carey? That's the stuff I grew up with. 90s music. It's just why I loved that halftime show so much. I know Jess, so now Jess is mad because she's like, they wanted to call and tell Lauren she's wrong on the music. They didn't want a diamond. Jess got so excited she thought somebody wanted the diamond. They'll want it, all right. Michelle, are you thinking about this one? Oh, Michelle's over there like, well, I'm not going to say I'm looking at it, but I'm looking at it. Tell you what, Michelle, if anybody wants this one, blow it out. I'll just make up my own price. I'm kind of digging this. I'll make it $9,999. There, done, first caller. Let's get it at home right now. Yes. Mellencamp, okay. Well, the good news is I get the most calls when people either have a complaint or they want to correct me. Nothing gets the phone lines ringing than when you say something wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Tony, let's edit this show, okay? When we run this next time, when we do, just edit that part out. Yeah, and dub somebody saying, John Mellencamp. Yes. Yeah, just edit it. Edit that part out. Oh, no, it's live TV. You can't. Yeah. John Oh, yeah, well, that I know. See, I thought I was the cougar. No. John's the cougar. John Cougar Mellencamp. Okay. That one's here if you want it. Call me. All right, let's blow this out. First, I got one more thing to look at before we go to our diamond deal, which is 9 minutes away. And is Jerry going to be mad if I don't show her the yellow sapphire? Because Jerry asked me like an hour ago, hey, I think you can show me that sapphire? Let's do it. I got a yellow sapphire here, and it kind of looks like a yellow diamond, and it really is, the bag is having a fight with the rubber band at the moment. So here we go. I know. Last night I learned that one of my eyebrows is a different length than my other eyebrow. That was good to know. I had no idea, and that was important for me to know. See, our viewers are very helpful. Yeah, and you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you something. Like, I will never, like, I'm not going under the knife, never had plastic surgery, I don't have Botox. I'm the only one in the city of Los Angeles proper that has not had Botox, that's over 30 years old, have never had Botox, never had braces. I'm just not going to do it. So, you know, take it or leave it, you know? That's what I tell my people, like, take it or leave it. You got to like it, you know, you got to like me the way I am. Here we go. This is the big one. It's item number 5830. Yeah. Has it been 2 years, G? That's amazing. Okay, guys, this is for Jerry or anybody else. I just wanted to show this to everybody because you guys said, wait, did she say 14 karat? Yeah, 14, 15 actually, Tony, 5830 on this one. It's the oval unheated yellow. And it is, let's say you wanted a 14 karat yellow diamond, but you know you can't afford one. This is where you go because, I don't know, it's even brighter and more saturated than a yellow diamond. And it's really, really rare because it's a sapphire and it's over 14 carats and it's a 21 by 25 millimeters. That's big. Bet you don't see that every day, right? Where's the Smithsonian? Because we need them calling on this one. And the truth is, instead of just saying priceless gem, I can actually get it at home right now. I can put a price on it, and it'll probably be the wrong price, meaning it'll just be too low. Look at the size of that. Now, that would be a ring, pendant, collector's piece, loan it out. Take a look at that yellow. That's unheated. Yellow, sapphire. Tell you what. Anybody like this one? $104,000. And I rounded down. That's the TVON price. Not bad. When you consider the size of that sapphire and the fact that even that one is natural, meaning no heat, because most sapphires get heat, like 99.9% of them. And I have a huge pink and I have a huge star blue sapphire, but they're all, you know, they're 100,000 plus. And I don't know if we got those people tonight. So tell you what I'll do. First caller on this one, blow it out if anyone would like this 14 karat 15. I just thought as an alternative to the yellow diamond, if you're like me and you're going, yeah, 171, I understand how big that is, but it's still not big enough for me. That's just, I don't think you're going to be a 14 or 15 karat yellow diamond anytime soon. So this would be an alternative, but so stunningly rare and really up there in rarity. How about this one going out the door right now for under 100, under 90? I'll go under 50. If anybody would like this gorgeous yellow sapphire, it is unheated Sri Lankan material. It is cut to perfection. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that gorgeous powerhouse of flash. And it's not even going to be 50 or 40 or 30. I'll make it easy, not even 25,000. We're getting awfully close here to major. I mean, we're just like trading stones. If you think we paid 25,000 to get that many years ago, no, we paid more. So we're trading, giving you a discount, make it 22 grand. First caller. 21,999 if that makes it look better. 21,999. We are 5 minutes away from the, I'm going to ruin the diamond market tonight. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll never be able to show my face downtown again. When I go to that wholesale jewelry market, I'm going to need to wear a disguise. I'll put on my brunette wig, big sunglasses. Huh? Sure, what's the low offer? 500? 5,000, oh man. Nope, can't take it, sorry. Let's see, do I have a yellow sapphire for 5,000? I don't have a $5,000 yellow sapphire here. I don't even have a 2 karat paparasha for 5,000. All right, let's get to it, guys. We got the diamond market. We're gonna ruin it for you. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. This is exciting. And at a time when, ooh, yeah, you probably heard, diamonds are going up. So, Jerry, I just wanted you to be able to see that. Want to remind you we still have one left. Let me show this one more time, because let me verify this. Joyce, do we still have one left on the round? The blue wing round? Do we still have one left? I'm going to make sure I'm right here before I show it, because if you just joined us for the top of the hour, want to make sure I actually do have one available. I can't take off a $5,000 off on the yellow, but I appreciate it. That was kind. Okay, so we do. So we have one left. Just want to mention this again. The 289, or if you wanted to, maybe you got one and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I do want that match pair, or I want to get a couple more. Here's your chance to get the last one here, the 289 round, and that is the 8mm, and it's $9.99. We still have, I think, the oval as well, so the 3 karat 40 is here also, if you'd like that oval. And then don't forget about the yellow diamond that was $99.99, and the yellow sapphire that we've got just under $22,000. It's diamond time, just about. This would not surprise me if it's the entirety of the show. For the rest of our night here. Let me actually come in closer and show you this round. $9.99, wasn't supposed to do that on the round, but take a look at that again so you see that gorgeous saturation. And then I'll refocus, because we're going to really need to refocus for these diamonds to see what we got for you in the VS rounds that are coming your way. All right. So next up, I like that yellow diamond. I really do. That yellow diamond is good. So call us on the yellow, call us on the round. Let's show just one more time here. I got to show you that yellow diamond one more time, because I got 2 people talking about it. So let's get this one at home before we get to our top of the hour, because white diamonds might take a moment. There's an extra close-up view of that GIA certified yellow diamond. That was the 171, and that is only $99.99, meaning $9,999 on our 171 GIA certified VS2. That's impressive right there. All right, so coming up next, we are on our way. We have 2 minutes to go until we get to the diamond market deal. Let's talk about it right now. And again, we still have that 16 karat Paraiba. So for anybody who's thinking about anything from the first 2 hours of the show, we only have 1 short hour left in our gems altogether. So anything you'd like to see, if there's anything we need to recap for you, please let me know so we can do that for you before we run out of time in about 1 hour's time. Now, the whole industry, like I know you guys watch everybody. You don't just watch me, you don't just watch TVON. You watch all the networks, right? Well, maybe not all, but like a lot of them that do good jewelry, right? You know what's happening, and everyone's talking about it. And if you read newspapers or gem trade publications, or if you have any kind of affiliation with the GIA, we've been talking about this for a while. And I know we get frustrated when we turn on the news and we hear that that loaf of bread has gone up to like $82, right? That's frustrating. And gas out here is $500, soon to be. It's like $5.60 a gallon out for gas. You know, we get frustrated with that, and we know it's happening like on everything. But never before have we seen this happen with diamonds to such a large degree, where we're seeing this amazing upswing. And it's probably not surprising, but you know, because we know it's happening, but it's really, really critical to remember that when diamonds or gems or gold does this and it climbs up, it usually is a very, very long time, if ever, that it comes back down. Whereas I think we're all kind of probably at this realization point where we may have to put up with the loaf of bread costing more in the gallon for a while, but probably not forever, right? But the diamond industry is a little different. And so I know everybody's talking about it, and we all get tired of hearing about it. And I get tired of saying it because I don't want diamonds to go up. Nobody wants gold to go up, and nobody wants diamonds to go up. And there's always been, I mean, for what's happening, we saw a 45% per carat increase from December 15th to January 15th. Now, of course, another month has surpassed. We've seen another increase on top of that. The month between January and February was another 22%. So we've seen diamonds do something incredible in such a short allotment of time. And it has been really, really scary because everybody who's in the business or is making jewelry, which is what we're usually doing, is a little bit frightened by this because obviously diamonds don't usually crash. And they're not going to just dip down. It's not going to be, oh, be patient, give it another month, and then they'll go back down. That doesn't happen with diamonds. Gold, sometimes it goes up and down. Diamonds, not so much. So what we're so thrilled to bring you, and I insisted upon this, and they told me it was a no-go. I've been playing the show for a while. We kind of did the final edit on Saturday afternoon after my show. I was here with you guys for 3 hours. Then I stayed the afternoon and evening, and we worked on the final edit. And I got to tell you, up to that point, it was a no-go on diamonds. So then I did a final edit last night after the show. And I said, you know, they said, we tried. Because on Saturday, I've done gems a lot of years. Maybe not recently, because TVON doesn't do loose gems except for tonight. But back in the day, when you guys watched me at Direct Shopping Network, I was there for 7 years. I did 6 years a week there, and I did 3 jewelry, 3 gems. So I did a lot of loose gems, as many as I did jewelry. And I got to tell you, diamonds were always something, and this was back, that was, you know, basically 2005 to 2006, 2010, 11. So that was a span of time when that was a different era in jewelry and gems, certainly. But one thing that I know we always needed was diamonds, because everybody's got a use for diamonds, whether you're a jewelry maker, whether you're a collector, whether you're somebody right now. I would never say that they'd necessarily be something that I'd invest into or collect for that purpose, but now is a different world. And so you may want to get in on your diamonds now. We're about to bring down the house. And I literally said Saturday, and they said, we're going to work on it. We couldn't get anything. And then last night I said, what about diamonds? Any movement, any chance we could get some? It was a no-go because there are no big values to bring. So this literally got pulled together literally today. So here's the deal. One of our diamond dealers who supplies us our Melly stones, which are 1-point stones you see in all of our jewelry, 1 and 2 pointers, we buy obviously a tremendous amount of volume. We do a great deal of business with that diamond dealer. He's probably the best known diamond dealer the world over. He happens to be based in New York. He splits his time with New York and LA, so he's bi-coastal, goes back and forth. And I got to tell you, we buy in tremendous volume, as you know, because you see how many pieces of jewelry we bring every day. Well, this happened in the wee hours of last night into this morning, and I'm going to tell you something. We've managed to bring you one diamond deal, and it will bring the house down. It will, I've jokingly, half jokingly in jest said, it's going to ruin the market of diamonds. I really do mean that. We are a tremendous client of his, and he said, well, listen, I do have a project that I'm working on with a big designer. The designer has the little blue boxes, right? They're already working on their collection for Christmas time 2022. He said, I've supplied them all their VS diamonds. They're making stud earrings. They're doing a little twist on a stud for their big holiday campaign. Because, you know, jewelry has to be done in advance. We don't do everything last minute. And he said, I do have some stones for you. Because here's the deal. That designer is putting together earrings that are going to require 1/3 of a carat. That means 33 points, by the way. 1/3 is 33 points. He said, I've got a few stones that are just under a 33 point. We perked up. Tell us more. I've got a few stones left, and I mean a few. He says they're just under, but they're over 30 points. So they've hit that 30-point threshold, but they're not quite 33. That designer, who deals in some very pricey jewelry, needs 33. They're putting pairs of 33-point VS white diamonds together for an earring that, by the way, I got it out because I know somebody who works there. They're going to ask for, listen to this, $19,500. That's the set price. It may change or fluctuate between now and December, but they plan on asking nearly $20,000 for a pair of earrings they're going to make with 33-point round brilliants that I'm going to show you. Basically, the stones that are just under that. They need 33 exactly, so we are going to take the 30 and up. And they're 4mm rounds, they're VS diamonds, and these are amazing. Whether you don't know what you're going to do, that's okay. Whether you want to save them and collect them and keep them, whether you want to put them in jewelry, whether you want to make the biggest and best diamond tennis bracelet of a lifetime, I can tell you how many you need. But this item number is 6057. I would not hesitate to be on the phone lines as early as you possibly can because they will sell out. And I know we've got a few, but I've got a deal of a lifetime. So here's how we did this. I said, we're going to need a great value. If we're going to take those stones off your hand, he had no idea we're doing this loose gemstone show. He just thought we needed a couple to put together our own earrings. I said, we need a value. We need a value. He says, you got it. I'll give them to you for $1,000 a piece. I said, no, we need a value. He's like, that's better than wholesale, Lolo. You know that. I'm like, yep, but we need a value. It's our first and only gemstone show. I told him the whole deal. He was sympathetic to our cause. And I'm going to tell you what's happening tonight. We're going to show you 30-point minimum VS stones, 4mm rounds. We're busy on the phone lines already. Get as many as you can, and I'm going to give you a better deal if you need more. So this is no limit. I'm not limiting it. Normally, somebody would say limit 3 per customer, limit 2 per caller. I am giving you the opportunity to get as many as you need until they sell out, and they will. But there is nothing as iconic or as lovely or as beautiful or as now rare as a round brilliant white diamond at a great value like I'm going to bring you. So wholesale's over $1,000 on these diamonds. I checked today. He was willing to give them to us for $9.99 a piece. I said, nope. We're going to give you a value of a lifetime. I may very well ruin the diamond market here tonight. I'm going to give you a better value if you want more, because you will. The biggest mistake and the only mistake you can make, I think, is getting one. I think you really need to get as many as you need. And if you are a maker of jewelry, this is a bigger size. They're 4mm each. They're great for a stud earring. Great to make a 3-stone ring. Like take your 340, you know what you do? Take the 340 oval Tanzanite. Take the 2-carat 89 Tanzanite round. Put one of these diamonds on either side of it. Or make a huge halo around it. I'll tell you how many you need because I got the millimeter size. I can calculate whatever you need. If you say, Lola, I want to make an 8.5-inch anklet, I'll tell you how many you need. If you want to make a 28-inch belly chain, I'll tell you how many you need. But this is where you go and get as many as you possibly can because nobody, and I repeat, nobody, not 5 years ago, not 10 years ago, definitely not today with what we see happening with diamonds, and you hear everybody harping on it. It's a fact. I don't even know how many VS diamonds we're going to be able to bring you going forward because the prices are so unbelievably expensive. So it changes the game. It changes the way you make jewelry. It changes how you make it. It changes what kind of prices you can provide your consumer. But this is for anybody. Collect them, keep them, make them. Don't even know what you need to do with them yet. Just get them while they're here. Are you ready for this? So, Tony, I'm going to get my diamond tweezers ready, my little bent diamond tweezers, and I'm going to start to show these. And I'll tell you right now, you have got to dial in right. Oh, look at that. It's just unbelievable. I don't think I'm in focus. And look at that stone. That's one diamond. One 30-point minimum. So again, they're basically going to be anywhere between 30 and 33 points because again, the 33-pointers, thank you, were taken by, can I flip my wheel? Because I got tweezer dig-in marks there. So let's make it, it's still not really much better, is it? There's my diamond. And I'll show a bunch to you. I'm just going to pull them out of this. I got all of them sitting here in a bag, guys. They're all here. I have got a 30-point minimum. They'll all be 4 millimeters, but you know, depending on little minute details with the depth of the stone, you know, one might be 30, one might be 32, one might be, but guys, they're going to match identically. I cannot get over the sparkle. This looks like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. How many? 6.5. And they want it consistent all the way through, tennis bracelet style? I'll help you in just a moment, Jess. You got it. Stay with me. Stay with me. You need to see this, Tony. They wanted to give them to me for $9.99, and they said, what? That's better than wholesale. I said, I know, but I'm not dealing with wholesale. I'm dealing with our TVON family. I want to give them the value of a lifetime, something to remember this historic day by. That's what we're going to do. Oh, my goodness. Let me turn the wheel off. That'll make it a little better. Hold on. Tony, can I have a new wheel? Would that be too much trouble? And I'll get you another one in the meantime, because I'm going to show you all these diamonds, because when I tell you they're consistent and they match, they're consistent and they match. And we are showing you against a white background. You are seeing every little bit. Let me tell you this, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. They're not even going to be, I'm just bugged by the little, divots that I've created with my tweezers here. So here's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much. Tell you what. This is wild. They're not $9.99, I'll tell you that much. They're not going to be anywhere near that. You get as many as you need, and I got a better deal because you know what? I want you to be able to get as many as you need. If you need 30 stones in Jess, here's how I work it. Do you know there's 25? Guys, this is a good token, I think, to take with you. There's 25 millimeters in an inch approximately. So, guys, if you're ever making jewelry, let me tell you, I got a fingerprint on this one. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me at least polish that up and maybe zoom back so I can keep it in focus. There's approximately 25 millimeters per inch. So when you're creating jewelry, let's say you're thinking about, well, it's a 4 millimeter stone. So let's all do the math together, because this is then something you can use to calculate for whatever you need to create. Because if you've got 25 millimeters and these are 4 millimeter stones, if you wanted them side by side, you're going to need basically like 6+ stones, right? Say 7 stones. So keep that in mind. So basically 6 or 7 stones per inch if you're making like a consistent line style, like a tennis bracelet. So that's how you calculate it. So basically if they're going just, I think they said 6.5, right? So you would need, I would get 40, they're saying 40.5 stones. So what I would say is get at least, usually you want to get an extra or 2 just in case your jeweler, like, because again, you know, bigger diamonds, if you get to 6.5 and we're a little short or a little over, you might need 1 more. So basically, I would say get 42 stones if you want to make a 6.5 bracelet, which, by the way, if you got 42 stones, let's figure the carat weight, that would be about 12.5 carats in total diamond weight. Our lines are jammed already. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you the value of a lifetime. We are going to do what we do best and give away diamonds right here, right now at better than wholesale, better than you can pay anywhere else for that just nonstop sparkle and flash. They're not $9.99. That's what I was supposed to pay from the dealer today. Instead, I'm going to give you an opportunity, and we're going to get you as many as you need, and this is one night only. Do not call tomorrow. They won't be here. Operators, I don't even have 200 of these. So you may want to let me know, especially if you're getting a larger quantity. If one person decides to make a bracelet, then we're about a quarter of the way through quantity already. They will not be $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99. Ladies, gentlemen, collectors, jewelry makers, anybody who's collecting, you want to set these aside. I mean, at this point, diamonds I don't talk about as investments. Usually that's the colored gem lot. That's usually the rare exotic gems. But on this occasion, you may want to think about this as a collectible, because diamonds are doing something crazy. And I'm doing something crazier, because the only way to combat crazy is with more crazy, and I'm doing it right now. They're not $7.99. They're not $6.99. We're very busy on our phone lines. We have a queue already. So bear with me if you're waiting on hold. We will get to you as soon as we possibly can. But I'm not making them $6.99. Remember, they are supposed to be $999 that I was supposed to pay to bring them to you in the first place. We should probably make $1 on each one. I'm not doing that. We're not asking for $1,000 or $9.99. We're trading diamonds. But now I'm going lower than what they could even cost us to get you as many as you need. Jewelry makers, take advantage. You don't have to know what you're going to do yet. I think about those of you that love that cross ring I created for you with the quarter carats. These are even larger than that. Remember when we had that cross ring everyone loved with 6 individual quarter carats? Well, these are even larger individual stones. Think about making these. They're not $6.99. I'm going to sell out of these so fast, guys, that I hope you're on the lines as quickly as you can, because they will not last. I have 196 stones. That sounds like a lot, right? You're going, she'll never sell them. Guess what? It'll probably be 60 seconds. They'll be gone. Operators, you have to let me know how many you're getting, because they're not even $6.99. We are so busy right now, you know the value. I'm so happy to see you understand the value. You know that's an incredible value right here and now. I'm not leaving them at $6.99. They're not $599. These are 30 points minimum. They're basically, they look like a third of a carat. It's the same millimeter size you pay for a 33 or 35 or 38 pointer, but instead you're not paying anything like what you normally would. They're not even $599. How about this? And get as many as you can. And I always make, I said this back when I did loose gems and diamonds many, many years ago. I said this, get more than you think you need. You will thank me for that. Get more than you think you need, because you'll think of other ways and other reasons to celebrate these and use these and collect these and gift these. You will think of ways, guys. But I'll tell you this, we're going to be really locked up. This might be the end of our show, guys. This might be it. These are going to either sell out or we're going to spend the rest of the night showing them to you, because that's how busy we are. And they're not even $5.99. They are not. I'm going lower, guys. I'm going lower. Julie, great. I'm glad we have so many operators today. We need them. We could use a lot more. Yes. Yes, guys, they're all near colorless. So again, that's G to H. We go to the higher end, upper echelon of near colorless range. I'll tell you what, not even $499. I'll go even lower. I'm making you a deal. I told you this. I'm ruining the diamond market today. Right here, right now, tonight. You can't do this anywhere else. And these are VS stones. Make sure you remember that. These are huge, but they're also VS, and they're not 400. You know what? I'll do better. I've already got half of our quantity sold out. Just with what the folks that are on the lines now. We're going to get everyone through, I hope. Just dial in as soon as you can. If you're waiting on hold, don't hang up. Do not hang up. They're not even $499. I've been talking about this all night. I could do a whole 3 hours just on this diamond deal. Anybody on the planet, if I got jewelers from downtown that make jewelry, that sell diamonds, they're buying these, because nobody can touch this price, not even a wholesaler dealer. Nobody can do it. Guess what? They're not even $499. All you have to do is dial in. If you've never shopped with us before, you just get on the phones and you buy these diamonds. You will be very, very, very glad you did. When they're not even $499, they're not $489, they're not $479, $469, $459, $449, they're not $439, they're not even $429. These are 30 pointers at least. All calibrated, all matched. Oh, beautiful. And they're not $429, they're not $419, and they're not even $400. They are $399 a piece. But wait! For those of you that want to get more than one, and I know you have to get more than one, I'm giving you a better value when you get three, guys. Wait for it. If you get 3 or 6 or 9 or 12, your price tag. Tony, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give them 3 pieces. 3 diamonds, almost a full carat, for $9.99. That's it. That's what you want to do. Tony, if you can make that $3.99 smaller and make the 3 for $9.99 bigger, because that's what everyone's going to do. Get 3, get 6. What do you want to do if they get more? What if they get a non-increment of 3? What if they get 5? Can we honor that price? We can't. So guys, if you get 5, which is not 3 and 3 and 3 and 3, you can still get that price of $333. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? You're good with that? Okay. So yes, you want 4. So guys, that's I mean, what a gift. That's a gift. That's a gift. That's a gift. So guys, if you get 3 or more, you got it, Tony. That's the way to do it. If you get, yep, we're just going to do it. We're going to do it. I can't, it's our first and only gemstone show. So we might as well make this the diamond show. Yeah. So 6 inch? 6 inch, you got it. Well, remember, we need about 6 per inch, so 6.5, so you want to get a few more. So I would say, Victor, they really technically need 36, but I would say just go ahead and get 40 for a 6 inch bracelet. If you're going all the way around, yes? How many stones did you say per inch? Per inch, 6.5. So what I would do, figure 6, then add a couple. So what are they doing, 7 inch bracelet? Oh, good. So basically, so it's like 6 1/4 per inch. Because remember, there's 25 millimeters approximately. That's 4 millimeters each. That's in an inch. So 6 1/4 per inch. So basically, get 7 per inch. 7 per inch. You'll be safe then. You'll have a couple extras for earrings and a pendant and a ring. You know. So basically, if you're making a 6 inch bracelet, guys, you're gonna need just get 40 stones. Yeah, you got it. How many are you getting? 6 stones. Good. I thought you were asking about 6 inches. I thought you were getting 40 stones, maybe. I didn't know. Yes, 3 over there. So when you get 3 or more, they become $333 each. This is a value like no other. Guys, we could very well be on this for the rest of the show. You got 10? I like it. We got 10 over there. 10 over there. This is the value. And I don't have any more diamonds. I don't have any more. This is the one. Tony, do you have a new wheel for me? Should I come get it? Or I can, let me see. I just don't like seeing all those marks there. And I've got a little mark I can't get rid of too. Oh, never mind. I just did. Oh my gosh, VS Diamond's amazing. Guys, that's the only diamond I have. I don't have anything bigger. I don't have anything smaller. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So guys, I don't have anything else in white diamonds. This is everything. This is the one to get. I mean, my goodness, what's going to hold a candle to this? Operators, let me know how many you need. Do let me know how many you need. And just for anybody who's watching, and I know we are really, really backed up. I don't have as many operators as we were hoping to get tonight. We really don't. I was hoping to get like 25 operators. We just don't have them. So it is a little bit of wait time. We're going to get everyone through, I hope. That's the goal here. But this is an incredible value. If you just want one, or if you want two, they're going to be $3.99 a piece. But I'm going to go ahead, and we originally, guys, truly, guys, we were originally just going to do increments of 3. We were going to do 3 for $9.99. But you know what? I want to be extra generous tonight. I'm probably going to hear about that later because, you know, I'm live on TV. I don't think they could say no. But we're at such a loss on these diamonds, guys, all for you to honor this one and only gem night here at TVON. We're so thrilled to bring them to you. Get as many as you need. And think about this. Tony, what I want to do is show one. I'm going to show them on the ear. I'm going to show them on the hand. We can do all that. 4 millimeters gives you a great idea of what they look like. But remember, this is probably, I mean, it still is. One stone is actually bigger than what you typically get for an engagement ring. But to look at this from a distance there, I mean, again, this is probably not going to be what you guys want as a center stone, but as accents, as side stones for a 3-stone piece, I think is amazing, right? I mean, that's a good size. These are, like, I'm not showing you a 1 carat saying it's a 30 point. This is what you're getting. And hopefully you're getting more than one. Take a look up close again. I changed my wheel and I still got it. It's still dirty. Take a look at that. I mean, this is what you live for. Sparkle like that. This is, we're still, you know we love our, you got 3 more? I love it. Jess is taking 3. You got 3 over there. Antonio's got 3. How many, Victor? 6 over there. I like it. They're getting 6 diamonds, which remember what that total carat weight is at least, because remember, it's at least 30 points. That's almost 2 carats in diamonds for under 2 grand. And they're not like 200 stones. There are 6 stones. They're big individual stones, yeah. So this is really just, it is that value. I've been talking about it all night. I wanted you to see it. I know this is a loose gem show, so we brought you the museum rubies and Paraibas and blue wings and all these great stones, and Grandidierite were here. But this is the major wow. This is, and I'm barely moving it. This is not even mimicking what it would be like if it was set in a ring or set in a bracelet or set in a fabulous earring. I mean, my goodness, this is why I think you get 4 at least. I know you guys have different ideas of what to make or what to create, or just save them and see what happens, because diamond values are not crashing. They're not going down. They're not even staying the same. They're going up in levels we've never seen before in such a short period of time. So this is really, truly impressive. So I really want you to keep that in mind. This is really something special for you. Straight from a dealer, guys. Remember, this is straight from a dealer who is, true story, guys, straight from a dealer who supplies these same VS diamonds in a 33 point to the probably, arguably the best known jeweler, at least in the U.S., you know? Maybe not internationally, but certainly in the U.S. of A., one of the biggest jewelry companies, one of the most well-known, really an icon in jewelry design and motifs, and they do a lot of, you know, expensive jewelry in sterling. And yet, when they work in VS diamonds, they're going to do an earring with 2 of those that are going to be almost 20 grand. So get 2. Better yet, just get 3, right? Because you're saving money when you get 3 or more. So get 3, right? Get 3. It's the only diamond I have. I get a lot of questions about that. Are you going to have bigger? Are you going to have smaller? This is the only one. You've got another, how many? 7 over there. How many? Everyone's doing this hook 'em horns thing. What's this about? What does that mean? That means 6? Oh, okay. Oh, that means 6. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that? Like the University of Texas Longhorns? Anyway, I didn't know. How many for you, Antonio? Virginia, you getting any diamonds? She like, don't bother me, I'm busy. I'm busy. We're getting through all these calls. We're getting the calls through, guys. And we're getting busy too. If you just joined us, we only have 38 minutes in the show. And guys, this actually, I'm getting the wrap it up. Oh no, we're halfway through quantity already. Halfway through. Uh-oh, if you haven't dialed in yet. So what that means, guys, is if you haven't dialed in yet, you dial now. Dial right now, because I may not even have a moment to clock this. We may not have like a final fair warning that these are almost sold out, because I think as the time is wearing on, we're finding a lot of people are getting more. When we started out, a lot of people were getting 1 or 3. Now we have people getting 6 and 10 at a time. I just had somebody take 30 diamonds Yikes, 30. I think they're making a something good. And remember, if you want to get a bracelet, you don't have to do a tennis bracelet style. You could have diamonds separated by a little bit of your favorite metal. So if you're going, like, you can work backwards. Let's say you have a budget of, let's say you have a budget of $5 grand. That's not going to create an entire tennis bracelet, but you could get as many as you can get with $5,000, which would basically give you, I mean, that's a really nice opportunity, actually. You'd get 15 diamonds, right? So you could actually space them out then. You could make a bracelet with, these are really big stones. I mean, if you're making a tennis bracelet, that's going to be, remember, the largest tennis bracelet I've ever brought you had 20 pointers, or no, 14 pointers actually. So these are double the size of what we've shown you in our largest tennis bracelets, to give you an example. So when you, I mean, it's not really a size you would expect to have people create a tennis bracelet out of. This is more like a stud earring size, creating, side stones as your accent diamonds on, around. Like I said, if you got that 340 Tanzanite, you have a ring ready to go. All you need to do is take your 3 stones, take your 340 Tanzanite and 2 of these diamonds, take them to your jeweler, and literally have them set them in your favorite metal in a 3-stone style. Just say you want the classic basket 3-stone style. And they can set it in sterling. They can set it in gold. They can set it in platinum if you want. That would be a heck of a ring. Take the round. Remember we had the 289 round Tanzanites? Or take your, whatever it is, right? A stone you already have that you love, that you've had for years, but you haven't set it yet. I have a lot of those stones where I'm overdue on setting it. I haven't set my stones yet, all of them. And I'm due to do that. I'm just so busy designing for you guys. I never design for myself much. But it's one of those things where if you have a favorite stone, a sapphire you've had for years, or we all have stones that maybe it was handed down through the generations and maybe it's not your style now, but you want to upgrade it to be your style. These are the diamonds you need to create those looks, to create those designs, to create those pieces. And that's how you do it right here with a value like that when you are having to get, just again, I'm so glad. I mean, it was really truly supposed to be 3 for $333 each, meaning like 3 for $9.99 and then 6 for under 2 and all that. We're literally going to honor, guys. If you get 3 or more, we're doing them for $333. We don't require you to get an increment of 3. We're not saying you have to get 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 or 15. We're just saying get 3 or more, and we'll break that price even further down for you. It is a magical moment to get your diamonds, and big ones at that. And I wish I had more sizes, but I don't. We were really, working up to the very last literal second to get these here for you and to get this size. And I'm glad we did, because I'd prefer a 30 point at this value than a melly, because quite frankly, even melly stones at this point, like 2 and 3 point stones as true accents, guys, would be more than this. I mean, really, we're at that level of diamonds right now where it's going to be tough to do melly material for a value like this. Really, truly. 4 more, 3 more. Thank you. I haven't heard anybody getting less than 3, right? At least they're not telling me about it, because I do think everybody's getting at least 3, right? Because the value becomes so much. And you know what was happening when they were $3.99, it was done, right? Done deal, fabulous value, we see it, right? But to do something like this, to bring you a value like that, $333 for a round brilliant. These are our 58 facet Tolkowski rounds, VS stones, great for earrings, great for setting around your favorite. Let's say you have a bigger stone. Let's say you have a big sapphire, a big Tanzanite. Maybe you picked up that 340. I just think it's so amazing. If you get that 340, get 2 of these and put it around, get an extra one for a pendant. Think about putting it in a station style necklace. You could easily set that as a solitaire in a bail, pop it on a chain, and you've got your everyday. Maybe you get a few and you think about this, guys, because one thing I think is special, as someone who's been gifted a lot of jewelry through the years, I got to tell you, the pieces that mean the most are not when somebody went to a big designer store necessarily and spent a lot of money on a piece with a name inside, like a designer name. You know what means the most to me? Is when a piece is custom created. When a loved one sits down with an artist, sits down with a jeweler, and they custom create something with meaning. That's what you could do here. I'm thinking about the gals that are getting married this summer, right? And they want to create something for the bridesmaids, and they know the girls are going to like jewelry, but instead of buying something from a store or from a catalog or from television even, you could actually create something, and rather easily, right? You could get, let's say you have 6 bridesmaids, you could get 6 stones, create a diamond solitaire pendant for each and every one of them, and to be able to say, I made it for you, right? There's something special about that. To me, it's not about how much you spend. It's about the thought process, right? We always say it's the thought that counts, right? With anything. It's so true. And with jewelry that you make or create for a loved one out of diamonds that you secured loose, I mean, think about that. How many people do that? Like my uncle's one of them. My uncle, he's been very successful in life. He went to UCLA. He was on his way to be a Major League Baseball player. And then his career took a turn with injuries, as they sometimes do. And he literally, he started a software company at a very young age, fresh out of college, back when, computers were just starting. He's done really well. And when it's time to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary for his beloved bride, he goes and creates something. And let me tell you, that's not always inexpensive to do when you're having to not only create the design, but buy the stones from said jeweler, right? But when you have the stones and you walk in armed, right? Like you walk in, you have the stones already. That really, like guys, you're only paying for the metal. You're paying for the design and the labor. Like honestly, guys, the expensive part of jewelry is certainly the stones, especially if they're 30-point minimum VS diamonds. So that's really what's incredible. How are we doing on quantity? Let me get an update on quantity. Where are we at? We're almost there. We got it okay, so we're now 3/4 the way. I just hit the 3/4 of the mark way through our quantity here. So not a lot left at all. Remember how important this is to get as many as you can. Very, very special opportunity here. Get 3 or more, and they become that insanely good value. $333 if you get 3 or 4 or 22, right? Take as many as you can while they're here. We're almost sold out. We have a few calls still backed up and in queue. If you just joined us here at the near the bottom of the hour, our last half hour of our amazing gemstone show is upon us. We're going to show you some incredible, I have some collectible museum grade stones to show you that are one of a kind. I have that Paraiba that's still here. Guys, if you have any questions or offers on, let's say, the Grandidierite, we have the 322 Grandidierite that's still here, only one we have left. We have our beautiful 38-carat Tanzanite. We still have the round, which is the 1979, which is amazing. We still have one left on the round, the 289. That was only $9.99. We still have the 16-carat 64 Paraiba that's certified by the GIA. So we've got a few stones that I know certainly you might want to think about, right? I don't blame you if you're making a considered purchase on a collectible gem. Sorry, my arm just cramped up. I'm holding that stone as taut as I can here, still moving it to show you the glitter factor that has. What a gem, and every one of them's identical. All match, so whether you get 2 or you get 22 or 52, they're all gonna match and be identical for you. How amazing is that? And there I go again. So there we go, last call, we're almost there, almost sold out. We're about ready for a 60-second clock. Tony, I'll try to time it just right. 3 more going out, 3 more going out. Everyone's getting at least 3. So a lot of people getting 10. I like it. We had somebody get enough for a tennis bracelet. I love that idea. How about it? Take as many as you can. It's a huge value. And thank you for your patience on the phone lines. We really intended. I told them months ago, I said, just anybody who can take phone calls. We're going to need them on that Thursday night. And we tried, but some of our weekend operators aren't able to come in on the weeknights. And that's unfortunate because I really thank you for your patience, guys. Thanks for bearing with us here on the phone lines. I really would like to have gotten through these a lot faster, but dealing with limited resources here. But I'm glad we're almost sold out. Tony, I'm going to give it a 60-second clock because I'm trying to time the sellout just right. Then I got a couple collectibles to show you before we go. And then I encourage you to call. Make offers on those big stones, guys. The 322 grand, I just want to call it a grand. It's the grandest of all of our Grandidierite is here. Probably one of the grandest in the world you'll ever see is a 322. I had a guy in here a couple weeks ago, literally, he would not sell his 1 carat. And little did he know I had a 322 waiting in the wings for somebody. So we still have the 16-carat Paraiba, still have that Grandidierite that's a 322. Keep calling on those, 333. I want to make sure we get a few more gems here for a look. Just want to make sure we get everyone helped out here. And last 25 seconds, keep calling. If you had trouble getting through before, you can call right back, and it's a minimal wait time at the moment. Oh, still have the yellow diamond. I might show that again. The yellow diamond, the 171, we got to show that again with the GIA cert, VS2. Got to show that again. I do. I've got big pink sapphires if anyone's looking for a big pink. Don't forget we had a 10-carat ruby, we had a 5-carat ruby, both certified, both out of Burma. Had those for you as well. Final call. Diamonds. Gotta love the diamonds. Yep. Oh yeah, we ruined the market, but we'll deal with that later. I'll deal with the consequences later. I'm just glad you got the diamonds. Did everyone get their diamonds? Okay, so let's get to it, guys. I got one of a kinds here. Oh, let me flash this yellow diamond in case you missed it, since we're talking diamonds. Remember the 171, or did you miss it? Here's the one that, there's the 171 yellow, certified by the GIA. Keep calling, guys, on diamonds. We'll let you know when they're sold out. I have 7 left? 7 left. 7 diamonds left of the white diamonds. Only one. What? 7 diamonds left. 7 diamonds left. Never mind. 5 more. Nope, never mind. They're going. I got a fingerprint on that yellow diamond. All right, I want to show something to everybody, Tony, real quick. Hey, guys, we just had 2 more go. It means we're down to 5. 5 diamonds. Call us. Make sure you get in on that diamond deal before they're gone forever, because you can call me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll be selling jewelry. Jewelry. You feeling hungry for jewelry now? I got you jewelry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got a couple more minutes, though, with gems. So shall we give you like a little grand finale deal? I got a couple more minutes left with gems. Only gemstone show. You got 25 minutes to make requests, make offers. The 322 Grandidierite is here. The 1664 GIA certified Paraiba is here. That 171 yellow diamond is here. GIA certified, GIA certified. I just wanted to show these to you because they're so designer. And this is where we always know lapidaries are skilled. Lapidaries are the people that cut gems, right? It's a skilled gemstone cutter. This takes another, this is like the Picasso of lapidaries. Let me get my big tweezers here. I'm going to start with 5816 tone. We're going to start here. It's a blue topaz. But before you go, you don't know. Look at this. Let's show it I'm going to need to zoom way back on this one. Let me see if I have enough room. Are the tweezers big enough? Look at this. That's a part of it. Let me see if I can zoom back here, Tone. I hope we have enough room. Do we have enough zoom to make the room for the blue topaz? Right there. Oh, my. So we saw one earlier. Remember when we saw an ametrine that was cut in a similar fashion? Now we're talking 5816. It is a blue. It's a Swiss blue. Yes. Yeah. Questions? Who did? Connie with a C. We got Connies and Bonnies. And okay, so Connie got her Tanzanite. She loves it. Tanzanite ring. If you're going, she got her Tanzanite already? How'd they ship that so fast? It was only like an hour ago. No, she got a Tanzanite ring. I like that. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate you shopping with us. Here's 5816. Tony, it's an 86 carat 43. Wait, does anyone else notice anything cool about that number? You realize that? I mean, we are in the week of palindromes, right? It's a week of nonstop numerical palindromes with the dates on the calendar. Like today is what? 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. So same forwards and backwards. Anyway, what's up, Jess? Don't tell me we're sold out on the diamonds. I want to keep selling them. I want to keep selling the diamonds. Tomorrow, can I sell them? No, we're going to be sold out. Here's 8643. So I was just noticing that the numbers on the right side of the decimal are half of the left side. That's just my brain works in weird ways. 8643. So here's the thing. It's that internal carving, which is done by hand with diamond tip tools that create this finish, which that's the back, and then shows through that buff top, smooth as silk, polished to perfection, buff top to that stone. 8643, specialty cut, call it what you wish, but my favorite designer in the world had their fashion show today. Their new line debuted in Milan Fashion Week. Jeremy Scott, he's a god and a genius in my mind. He is the creative director for Moschino, and the whole line, there was a dress that was a harp, okay? Need I say more? Like there was a whole life-size harp attached to the train of the dress. So it was very ornate. It was all about old world Renaissance, beautiful, kind of just rich velvet tapestries and chandeliers and old world Europe design from architecture brought into fashion. So this just takes me right back, because as much as I want that little red velvet tufted sofa love seat handbag, because it was an actual tufted red velvet love seat handbag, this is taking us right there, where fashion meets artistic, meets skill beyond, meets this amazing gem, which the millimeter size is 23 by 34. Pendant, it's a pendant waiting to happen. Gorgeous, right? Let's make it easy right now. The first caller on this one, I'm not asking $7,200. Great start price, but we're in our last 23 minutes of the gem show. Take advantage of it right here, right now. Should we do this again? It's been so much fun. I mean, no. Okay. They're like, not when you sell stuff that cheap. How about we do this? First caller, there's only one. Here it is on the hand. Look at the size. Now that puts it in perspective, right? There you see. And have you ever seen a stone carved like that before? Probably not. Let's do this. First caller, I'm in the last few minutes. Make it $1,499. I have one other, and it's a citrine. I'm going to bring out the citrine with that same kind of designer fashioning to the cut. I think the citrine's even cooler. I think for whatever reason, the golden hues, and maybe it's because it's a little lighter kind of hue, it shows off the carving even better. So this is one only. Then I'm going to get to my citrine, which is 61 carats, same kind of carving, and then that's it. That's all I got in the carving. I just thought they were too cool not to show and not to share with you. Let me know who's got it. There's only one operator, so when that's gone, it's gone. $1,499. That's a good one right there. Let me show you the citrine, which is 5810. And this is it then. That'll be it on these custom fancy carvings within the stone. Well, it's on the back and therefore within. So the actual carving is done. Uh-oh, this one's really heavy. Really heavy. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can hold this vertically for you. Let me show it this way. Same concept here. Wow. See what I mean? Doesn't it show? I feel like it shows that carving even better. Again, not done by a machine, not done by a laser. This is done by hand. That is look at the symmetry of it. That is some serious artistic talent. 61 carats 12. Oh, item number is 5810. 5810, 6112 is the carat weight. No, we don't like these stones. We don't like them. Okay. I have one blue topaz, one citrine, then we're done. I'll make this $777. Just go ahead. I want to get at least one of these at home. 777. How many diamonds do we have left? I have 2 left. I have 2 diamonds left if you want those 30 pointers. The last of the 30 pointers are here. Now let's show the citrine on the hand for a little size perspective in this way. Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Pretty impressive. Millimeter size on this one, it's 23 by 34. There it is. Yeah, that's good. Look at, that's good. 777. That's it. That's all for my carved stones. So a little finale. Let me set this down so I can go over there, get my next stone for you. I have, look at it. It spins. It spins. Look at that. Woo, pretty. So let me go grab something to celebrate. We're in February 24th here, so we have 4 days left, 3 for most of you. So let's do this because we have just a couple days left of February. So I wanted to bring something very special out for you. And if there's anything I can show you again, please do let me know. Holler at me so I can help you. I've got an aquamarine. And you saw me flash the 152 carat. So if you're looking for, you know, a couple $1 million stone, we've got it. But I also wanted to show you an aquamarine to celebrate March that is upcoming here. And I really want to make sure that you get this incredible value to get you all set up and ready for March. Here's what we're going to do. 5977 is the item number. We know that at TVON, we're in this fortunate position to have a small collection of Sierra Santa Maria aquas. So I'm going to show you one, and it'll be our only one besides the 152, which, again, a couple $1 million bucks. Let's show you this. I'm going to come in closer. Let's get you an aqua. Sierra Santa Maria. Remember, we had to zoom way back for that last one because that last one was 61 carats. This one's going to be a little bit more just like jewelry ready. 5977 is your number. We're just about ready to sign off on the show, guys. We don't have a lot of time left, so if I can show you anything one more time, if I can flash something in, if you need those last diamonds, yes, yes. We can. What do you want? Basically, what you need to do at this point, Jess, is ask them what do they want for price range or size or cut, and I'll bring it on out because we do have Paraibas here, and my goodness, with the diamonds taking like 8 times the time they should have, we didn't have time for Paraibas. So let me know. We'll show you a couple Paraibas here next. We'll finish. That seems like a perfect way to finish the show. But right now, Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. Carat 54 is the size in the oval. They are calibrated 7x9s. That is a really popular size for jewelry. There are mountings out there you can find that have standard 7x9s. So if you have that knowledge, and let me know, Jess, because we're not going to have time for all the Paraibas, but I'll be happy to show you some. If you have a specific shape you're looking for or price range you're looking for, we can help you out. Aquamarines, best of the best. They're impossible to find. We do have the 152. I do have a 30 carat. I'd rather, this is going to be the one that's affordable. What's going on with the 322? Should I show it again? We got to get that 322 Grandidierite out the door. We're not asking. What are we asking? 259, 259,000. I'm not doing that. How about this, guys? If you would like this one, let me know very quickly. We'll give it 60 seconds. I will blow it out. It's supposed to be $9.99. Let's go halvesies on it. We're in the last finale here. Last couple of minutes, make it $499. If you need our last diamonds, our last 30 pointers, they're here. Make sure you're calling on those last couple of diamonds we have for you. Make sure you let us know if you have any last minute requests. We have the 322 is here. That's the 322 Grandidierite. Yes. Absolutely. Let's hold it up to the ear. Coming up next. Tony, I'll do that next. Yes, yes. Not right now. I have to take my earring off first. What's that? The green? You want more green? You got it. We'll show that coming up. Here's the aqua in kind of around the ear. So for a little, I'm holding it backwards. Here we go. Get this angle right for you guys. There it is for a little size perspective. That's the back. There's the front. Look at that. It would be a beautiful stud earring. It really would be. It'd be a great looking stud. Great size for that. So yeah, that's a really good one there. Enjoy that if you get it. Get a couple. $4.99. Let me know. And then we've got to move because I've got a very, very last minute request here for some very, very important Paraiba. So this is going to be, what we're going to do here is show you, I do have those really minty greens, which are my personal faves. Sounds like what they're looking for because the blue greens get like 10,000 up, 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 up. So if you're looking for less than 2,000, the good news is I got them. Or less than 2,000 a carat rather. Let me look at what we have here. How about this? Oh my gosh, my favorite, Jess. If I want to just, let me just show you the big one. 274 here. Let's show this while we have time because I know we're running real limited. We have 15 minutes left. Jess, this is my favorite. It's also the size though for this price tag is so completely wonky. 6072, check this out. You want clarity? You got to go here. I rejected a bunch of Paraibas earlier before the show tonight because they were just haze. They were like haze. And that's what they normally are, by the way. That's what makes this real rare. We talk about it all the time, but in jewelry, you see nothing but the best of clarity. Jess, what do you think of that? That's a good stone, right? It's also a 2 carat 74 pear shape. It's got blue and green, but this is like 70% green, 30% blue. It's still Paraiba. It's still got copper and manganese content. It is also a 10 by 11 pair, so it's more of that squatty pair. And mint green, and you know what? My other ones here, I literally have a stack of 10 different Paraibas, and the one that's this size is 7,000. This one will not be 7,000 or $69.99. I'll make it easy right now. If anybody would like this, call me. I'm going to go through a couple Paraibas in this color. I'm starting with the largest here in this color. It's amazing. The clarity, though, is what the story is. That's the headline here. It's no longer $69.99. We're in the end of the show. Let's get it at home. And then I've got a couple more to show you. We'll just take it down in size here. We'll walk you through the carat weights. Yeah. 2 aquas. Enjoy them. Great earrings. They'll love them. Tell you what I'll do. Do you like it, Jess? We're limited on time. Let's get it out the door. Make it $29.99 for a 274. That one's gone. Let's go to the next one. 6075. Coming up next. 6075. Oh my, look at this. This is the elongated pair. They're all sealed in their bags. Oh my, there you got that red needle. Look at that copper needle. 242 on this one. Not as clean as the last, but elongated. 242 is the size on this one. Easy, simple. I'm blowing out. I want to go really quickly through just a few. I've got 3 after this. No, I only have 2 left. Oh, never mind, 2. 3 including this one. The millimeter size 7 by 12 on this one. The needle is considered highly valued by a lot of collectors because for all the faux that's out there now and all the I see it all the time now. I'll be on a shopping site and it'll say Paraiba colored quartz. And I go, wait, that is misleading. Because people see the word Paraiba and they think they're getting a Paraiba for $79. And they're not. They're getting some quartz that kind of looks like it. No. And there's all this man-made stuff now. And faux, I'll tell you what, this is the real deal, and the needle proves it. So a lot of collectors seek the needles. They want to see the needles in the stone. Tell you what, make it $29.99 for the 242. And then I've got a 190 coming your way and a 128, and they're all pear shapes. All pear shapes. And that's it. That'll be it on my Paraibas. So Again, limited, limited, limited. We have 13 minutes left. So again, anything you want to make an offer on, those big stones are sitting here. We got the 322 Grandidierite. We have that 1664. Talk to us. Let's do a deal. Make them go. Get them all out the door. We have time and an opportunity to offer these loose gemstones to you. My next one's going to be a carat 90. So we're going to show that next. It's going to be way more green. So the next one's definitely got more of a little more like 80-20% green to blue. So let me know who's got this one. Sounds like that's going as well. Here's the next one, which is going to be item number 6074. That'll be just a tad more green. Take a look. Wow. And this, there are those copper needles again. Keep in mind, a lot of collectors also seek out the greens because that tells you there's more copper. So that's always rare. 128 is your pear-shaped size here. Super clean, just with the exception of that needle. Remember, if you're not looking up close with, our cameras acting as a loop for you, it really is not something you see when it's set in jewelry. Like, you're not going to see that. Yes. You're going to get the one, the 242. You got the 242. So Virginia's got the 242. Guys, they're going fast. We only have one left after this, carat 90. The carat 90 is a millimeter size of 8 by 10. 8 by 10, super green. My next one will be more blue-green. So keep that in mind. If you want the more green, this is the one. If you want more blue-green, wait for the next one, which is also the last one. I'll make that $19.99 for a carat 90. Wow. You don't get 2 carat Paraibas anywhere for under $2,000. Amazing, isn't it? And let me go completely upright, or I'll go side to side first. You can see it that way, east to west, and then we go upright for you. What do you think of that? Look at that. Shadow. Why does the shadow create more glow? That's neon. Yes? 10 diamonds. Go ahead. Oh, did I get the number wrong? 6073. Correct. 6073. Thank you. 190. And who's got the 190? They're all going. Michelle, do you want that one? We only have one left after this. We will. I'm shadowing it on purpose so you can see how the color, the neon, the glow gets even stronger. See that? Look at the comparison between full light and when I shadow it. See that difference? That is what it's basically the visual description of what we categorize as neon. Whether it's Paraiba, Tanzanites, Bahenges, those are some of the great neon stones we bring you and proud to bring you. Who's got this one? We have one left after this. Everyone's going to be begging for more, and this is all I've got. Okay, so I'm going to put that one aside. We'll see who's got it. And then 6074 will be next. This will be a little bit, okay, get ready. Just say sold on this one because it's the most blue-green of these 4 that we've seen here. No doubt. Look at this. Okay. Look at that. 128 is the size. Yeah. You're going to take which one? You can't. Virginia already took that one, unfortunately. No, the 274 Jess took, and the 242 she took. The only one I have left right now is the 190 we just had up, or this one, the 128. I have the 190, which is the more green stone, and this is the more blue-green. So choice of 6074, millimeter size 6.5 by 10 on this one. First caller, same price, $19.99 on the 128 with the more blue and green. So again, we're back to about 60-40, green to blue. This one's gone as well to Jess. So I will recap that last one we have left. Oh man, where are the collectors who always seek out more green? Here it is. Last one I have left is the 190, so I'm just recapping it, 6073. On that one, and again, you will not see, when that's set into jewelry, those needles are not visible to the naked eye. It's because we're really giving you an up-close and personal look at it. So that's my last Paraiba that's left. We have aquamarine still going out the door. I just had diamonds. I think those diamonds may be gone. And we have our yellow diamond. And we have 9 minutes left, so I get to show you more. I get to show you more. It's a really special paparasha, too. I mean, a really good paparasha. But I really think that 171 yellow diamond needs a home in that VS2 quality, GIA cert and all. Just a really special piece. Oh, I have a really cool blue sapphire. It's a star blue. And we have 2 rubies still here. And we have our 322 Grandidierite. Did we do the Grandidierite right? Did we do it right? Did we get the right price? That's our last one. That's it. Oh, listen, it's going to go. Then I'm going to show you. I think we still have one of the round Tanzanites. You want to see something cool? So should we end at the museum and show you a tourmaline that we call rainbow tourmaline? I usually, when I've had stones like this in the past, I've never had one this size, but I call them magic. They're really cool. So Virginia, would you like this 1 carat 90 for $19.99? It's very special. That is sure enough, it's a copper needle. Those are the needles. They actually go down into the stone. So they go through the stone as if it was a toothpick going through the top, down beneath to the pavilion. Do you see it there? And that, again, not something that's real visible to the naked eye when you wear it or when it's on your hand. Look at this from a distance. It just shows up glistening and gleaming. But that's actually what a lot of collectors look for because it tells you there's copper. Yes, Jess, you're taking this one too? She's got it. It's gone. So Paraibas are sold out. I want to show you this. This is fun. It's item number 5824, Tony. This is, I call them magic. I think this is just pure magic. And it's a big one. Take a look at this. Okay. Let me just clean it up here. Item number is 5824. And it is a very large. We just talked about tourmalines that were copper and manganese bearing. I don't know what's going on in this stone. In the sense, I don't know the chemical content or makeup. Because needless to say, there's a lot going on in that stone. There are probably multiple elements coming together that make this multiple colors and why we call it, and I still have a fingerprint. Let me see if I can fog it. I haven't gotten to do that all night. I waited till 7 minutes left of the show to fog a gemstone. Give it a good cleaning, a good wow. Here's what we're going to do on this. Greens, salmon colors, golden colors, pink colors. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. It's amazing. That's much better. It looks better now. It's huge. It's a 2336, so 23 karat 36 in size. Also a 15 by 20 millimeter stone and clarity on your tourmaline. How nice is that? A good dose of clarity to your tourmaline. Looking forward to having this one for somebody. 15 by 20 and all those colors. Hey, Donna, where is that Donna B? Yeah. Hey, Donna, she's but she means it. She hasn't been bugging me. She's been emailing me. Yeah. And emails don't bug me. I mean, they get a little overwhelming at times. Some days I'll get a couple hundred and it's a lot. But Donna, I'm so glad she picked up some great stones tonight. Stone or stones? Did she get two? She did get, oh, I like it. And I'm sorry I didn't have a 4 carat for her, but yeah, listen, she got a total of more than 4 carats, so that's the good news. On the 2336, thank you, Donna, kindly appreciate it very much. And the emails are never a bother, ever. They just get overwhelming. Sometimes I get a lot of them, but always here to help, guys. Here's what we'll do on this one. First caller, if you'd like it, make it $9,999. Something special's happening there. We have 5 minutes left in the show. Guys, I would like to take this moment and just please invite you to dial in and let me know if you want to see something again. We have a 1664 Paraiba. I'm asking for offers on it. I got it down from 200 to 100. I got it down to 50,000. I'm taking offers on the 16 karat Paraiba. So anything I can help you with before we go. We are about to sign off and then we go right back tomorrow night to jewelry. So this is our gemstone finale here. Do you like this one? It's cool, isn't it? It's a tourmaline, Tourmaline. We normally just describe tourmalines by their color, pink tourmaline, green tourmaline. When they're special, like Paraiba or rubelites, if they have a special, unique color. I'm calling it a magic. Is that weird that I'm calling it a magic tourmaline? Because it's multiple colors in one stone. It is the most varied. Remember, there are literally thousands of identified tourmaline colors out there. Thousands of them. So sometimes, rarely, but sometimes they'll come together and mix and multiply and give you many colors in one stone. And then what's so remarkable is you're also getting the great clarity in such a jumbo size. Let me know if you've got that one. Kevin, I think he's verifying. Let's do this. Should we pop in a look at the 322 and on the Grandidierite, the grandest of them all? I had a vendor in here that refused to sell me his 1 carat. He said, I will not sell it. I will not part with it. It's my whole family legacy stone. It's never going to be out of my collection. And little did he know, we had a 322 that looks like that. I'm asking for, at this point, a $77,999 price tag. That is actually our price tag. If you have a reasonable offer, we will consider offers for the last couple minutes of the show. Also, I want to remind you, if there's something I can pop in for another last look before we go off the air in about 3 minutes, please let me know what you'd like to see again, and we'll help you out with those. But it has been a wonderful and really monumental type of night here at TVON, so I hope you had a great time. It was a lot of fun to bring you gems after all these years, and we are going to return to jewelry tomorrow. More jewelry, and let me tell you, I think with the jewelry merchandising department, with this night off, when they didn't have to merchandise jewelry, you know it's going to be a good weekend ahead, right? I mean, you know they're going to bring like extra special deals and values and designs. So I would probably be with us on Friday and Saturday. And remember, we got a Friday night, Club TVON tomorrow night, and then the mornings on Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So keep that in mind. Make me a close offer. Let's come in real close and look at this one more time, because that is not only the best color of Grandidierite out there, it's clean. It's a huge size. That's really the big, there's several headlines here, but it's really about the massive size. It's about that stunning color that, yes, does bear a striking resemblance to Paraibas. And it's a lot more rare than even Paraiba, FYI. So I really think maybe, you know, barring, yeah. Which one? Padparasha? I do. It's just a whole bunch of money. It's nice, but it's really pricey. I'm going to show it to you real quick if I can get it here. I think I got it. I think I got it. So we can show it to you, flash it in, or if they want to stay with us, if they're watching online at tvon.com, we can continue the show there. I'm always happy to stay and go overtime. My favorite thing in the whole world is overtime in sports. I beg for overtime. Like, even if my team is like, I really need them to win, I beg for overtime because more sports is better. So here is my Padparasha. Wow. Well, you can see why it's pricey. It's perfect. It's item number real quick. It's 5838. It's one only. Jess, it's a 210. So you know what I'll do real quick? 5838. 210 perfect pod. All natural unheated. It's a 15 by 9. Whoa. That's not a 15 by 19. Nope. That's wrong. I'll have to measure it off the air. We have about a minute left, but that is not the right millimeter size. Tell you what, if you want it, $23,000, no. $69.99 on the Padparasha. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow night with jewelry. Anybody feeling extra hungry for jewelry? We got you covered Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Be with me for all three of those shows. You cannot miss them. There's our Padparasha. We're going to be here for a few minutes. If you want to make offers on the Grandidierite, if you want to talk about the 16-karat Paraiba or anything else at all, this Padparasha, let's get it a home. 210 unheated. I know. That's what I thought too. It's just the best. Anyway, thank you so much for making this such a wonderful, special gemstone night here at TVON. Hope you had a good time. See you back here tomorrow night, same time, same place, but with jewelry. Thanks, everybody. Had a great time with you tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you back here for Club TVON tomorrow. Yes.